absolutely ready!
Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
and gentlemen, I hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. World Class is live here in Vice City as we have a lot to discuss here today surrounding the world of Grand Theft Auto 6. Of course, the biggest entity in all of video, that we can tell you. We need you guys to lock in here today. Hit the like button, share the broadcast. Right now, we're not looking too hot. Got to keep these lights on somehow, you know what I mean? It's just a sad situation, that we can tell you. And we got a special guest here today to break this one down in a way that makes sense. We have had so much swirling on this game throughout the past, 48 hours? It's unbelievable. And World Class's opinion is that I don't believe that the game is getting delayed again, but of course we could be wrong on that. We certainly hope that we're not because, well, I don't know why anyone would want a 2027 GTA 6 at this point. I mean, the first trailer came out in December of 2023, and, you know, it's already been quite some time ago, so we need the game sooner rather than later, and they can always fix it down the road with a few patches and updates, right? It's really not that hard of a thing to do. And look at this right here, popping the cherry upon fee is in the building. Look at he's plowing through. Look at this right here.
£5. That studio must have cost a lot to install.
I know, and they just can't handle it. They just can't handle it. Upon fee is in the building, and he's plowing through in a way that makes sense. Popping the cherry, setting the mood, the vibe, the tone, and the atmosphere. It's too much content for 90 viewers. I mean, where are these people at? They said, oh, we love the show, we miss the streams. And now they're coming at me and they're saying, and this is what they just did to GTA 6. They came out with fake news and they, you know, created their own narratives based off of what they've heard online. It's really ridiculous, but they're doing the same to World Class. I didn't say we were going to stop streaming. I said we're going to do selective streams when they make the most sense, and that, you know, isn't going to change. So we're not going to stop streaming. That's not in the cards. We're going to continue to stream. But with that said, we need the 2026 energy. I mean, if this game does release November 19th, 2026, which is in like, 10 months, 11 months, we need you guys to start locking in. And it's going to be a journey, that I can tell you. So if you're here now in January, hopefully you're still here in November, especially if the game does drop. You got no excuses then. I mean, if they push it until spring or something like that, then, you know, I guess that's another disappointment. But with that said, we need you to lock in here and lock in a way that makes sense. Upon fee is coming through and popping the cherry, setting the mood, the vibe, the tone, and the atmosphere. I need you guys to hit the like button, share the broadcast, because we're going to be going to the special guest here momentarily. But I need you guys to start locking in and start locking in a way that makes sense. It's ridiculous. Hello, cheers, mate. You know, bloody hell, mate. It's a bit of a drug, isn't it? And the production value is insane, and they can't handle it. World Class is on the scene right here. And, you know, we're going to dissect their latest rumors and latest leaks. And we need you to start getting with the program in here. Let's go. Hit the like button, share the broadcast. Tell your friends that we're live. We got the special guest. And we can't be waiting around, homie.
World Class sipping those pina coladas, getting caught in the rain.
That's what we're talking about.
No one goes to the lengths of Kino as World Class. I'm a November 19th.
That's what we're talking about. I'm going to make new shirts. I'm going to say November 19th, I believe. That's what we're going to start doing. And we're going to start wearing that because, you know, we do. I don't know why anyone would be against the idea of the game actually not releasing in November. There's some weird energy surrounding, like people almost want the game to be delayed so they can have another little doomer moment and they can say, this is trash and this sucks, and they can have their hate moment, because that's really what they love doing. I mean, they love, this looks like Dr. Phil's set, doesn't it? You know what I mean? It's we need Dr. Phil on the show next, because my God, the mental illness in here is it's pretty high. I don't know if Dr. Phil could help any of it, but he could certainly look at it. So we got imposter coming through with the 5 upon fee, pop of the cherry, setting the mood, the vibe, the tone, and the atmosphere. Last time we had the guest on the show, the support was, you know, could have been better, I'll say that. I mean, it's just unbelievable. We weren't live yesterday. And we need you guys to start locking in here in a way that makes sense. GTA 6 right around the corner if it isn't delayed. You know, we should have trailer 3 within, at least the next 6 months, if not sooner. I mean, things have to get in motion. I mean, you know, Rockstar's obviously going to know ahead of time before they publicly announce anything on really what's going on, I would assume. So, you know, the next big update might be sooner than you think. That we can tell you. So even if it is delayed, you're going to obviously know months in advance if it is delayed. I mean, I think that's the thing too with the Jason Schreier stuff. I said, well, it doesn't really matter if the game isn't complete right now. It doesn't really matter if, someone thinks that the game is getting delayed again because it's January. You know what I mean? It's not June, it's not July, it's not August, it's not September. If it were any of those months, I would say, well, maybe there is a reason for concern. But right now, what we're looking at is that... That's what we're talking about, 3-6 in the building. What we're looking at right now is poppycock. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at poppycock, okay, because we're in January, bro. I don't expect the game to be complete. And if you look at the history of Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm pretty sure they were still working on the game all the way up until October. So it wasn't just sitting there and being done. And, it was... so I just think it's a nothing burger. And I think, as 2026 comes here and goes, we're going to have more substantial and more concrete updates. So I don't think there's a reason to worry. Whether you're on team delay or not on November 19th, I don't think there's a reason to worry right now at this stage. Now, if we're in summer of 2026, if we're in May, June, July, August, September, it might be a different story then. Okay, well, we don't know where that ship's going to go, right? There could be another delay. There might not be. Maybe they're on track for November 19th. I mean, I think it's too early to call it right now. I think it's too early to call it. I think maybe in March you can get a better estimate and say, okay, well, you can look at that forecast and see if the rain's coming in, and hopefully it's not. But right now in January, it's a little ridiculous. So we need you guys to lock in, hit the like button, share the broadcast. We're already out of breath. Okay, we're not going to make it till November, I'll tell you that right now. So you guys will have to let me know how GTA 6 is, because with this breathing and all this other stuff, I mean, we ain't going to be making it till November. And maybe that's for the best. We don't really need to see this game anyway. I mean, if it is amazing, well, then you guys can go and enjoy it and relive the golden days of gaming. But if it is trash, I don't need to see it's trash. So, I mean, who knows if we're going to even make it until November. We're out of breath every 5 seconds. It's a sad situation, and I'm not even doing anything. So we need you to lock in. This shirt barely fits. Okay, we're going to go to the special guest here momentarily. Let's get the super chats up, guys. You guys are coming through with lowball super chats. I mean, what is this? Look at this studio that we're renting out here. I mean, their lights are expensive, Jeez. Look at this $2 shit. Oh my God. He said, Carlos the cat says GTA 6 needs to clear the backlog. That's what we talking about, homie. That's what we talking about, homie. Michael, don't say that. You'll be fine. Well, I mean, they keep pushing the game back. It's never coming out. You know what I mean? I mean, how many times are you going to push this game back? And if we look at the history, I mean, what is the most delayed Rockstar game? Red Dead Redemption 2? That one might be up there, top 5 at least, right? That got delayed, what, 2 or 3 times? I think 2 times. So, if they push this one back again, it could be the most delayed Rockstar game in history. I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up. But with that said, we need you guys to hit the like button. We need you guys to share the broadcast. This is getting ridiculous. I thought this streaming thing was going to help. I thought, well, we'll give you guys a break. We'll come back, and then the streams will be a little bit bigger. They're more precise and more focused, and it's not just every day going and going and going. But now here we are with less viewers. Now here we are with less support. You're not making a great case here on why we should continue to hit the go live button, right? I mean, because you basically are throwing in the towel because it's not cool to be here. Well, I don't care if it's not cool to be here, because in November it could be a totally different story. And then if you want to come back in when it is cool to be here, we're going to show you the door. You know what I mean? We're going to politely ask you to leave. And because, I mean, it's just ridiculous. We're not playing fake fan in here, okay? If you're up on that fake fan behavior, we can't help you. Call Dr. Phil and get an appointment, get a checkup, and, see what's going on upstairs, because there's some cobwebs up there and it needs cleaning. It's unbelievable. We got Adam Theory coming through. Guys, we can't wait around. I'm already out of breath and I'm already getting tired. And the special guest is waiting, so we cannot wait around any further. We've already been yapping for 15 minutes. And we're rocking back and forth because you guys are not understanding the reality of the situation, which isn't new. So we need you guys to hit the like button, share the broadcast. We're going to the special guest in 1 minute, folks. I need you to lock in. We're going to the special guest in 1 minute. And hopefully he hypes you guys up because, my God, we can barely do this. I mean, we're so bloated and overweight, it's over. What happened? Well, you guys didn't come through strong enough. That's what happened. I mean, that's just the true story. I hate to say it, but it's just like, well, if you guys continued to come through with the Bruce Wayne Bucks, we would have, continued to be. If you go watch a stream from 2 years ago, or even a video from 2 years ago, we actually had definition. Like, we were skinny, and I thought I was fat back then, but my God, now we're plump and overweight, and we can barely breathe. It's a sad situation. So we're going to the special guest here very soon. I need you to lock in. Let's get some countdowns in the chat. Let's go. Let's get some. Cállate, pinche. Let's get the motherfucking countdowns in the chat. You guys are not listening. This is ridiculous. How dare you guys come through with petty super chats when I got a fucking guest on the show? Of course you guys want to destroy it and ruin it. Because you guys are losers, big babies. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready? We are going to the special guest here, and we're going to the special guest in a way that makes sense. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the video, and then we're coming back to the special guest. We need you to wake up in here. It's ridiculous. Look at this right here. Hard and strong Bruce Wayne Bucks with a 69 to reach a quota.
Just 69 Israeli new shekels and
and we're not a millionaire, so, we cracked the code. There's only a few other streamers that are putting production levels like this into their broadcasts because they don't really know how to do it. But we've really kind of figured it out. And we could do it better, but with 170 viewers, I mean, we don't need to go all out, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, we got the 111 in the building. He's coming through with the shekels, and that's what we love to see, helping out a brother in here. And we're going to come back here with the special guest. So we need you to lock in because the special guest is coming onto the broadcast in just a few moments. Here we go. Oh, shit. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. It is what we love to see. The special guest, Mike Bobo, is in the building. Mike Bobo, how are you doing?
I'm just blown away by this studio. You got a whole new studio. Did you move down to Vice City and get all the lights? And the desk
and it was
set
a
up?
mistake.
Oh,
Clearly, it was a mistake. Clearly, because my God, we are in shambles here today. It's a sad situation. We got Mike Bobo, and Mike Bobo, introduce yourself to the stream. If there's people in here that are not familiar with your work and what you've done with the coverage, your exclusive coverage that a lot of people are jealous of, surrounding the whole GTA 6 and just the gaming industry in general.
Yeah, they're really mad. They really can't handle it, Michael. But for those that don't know me, it's Mike Bobo from the Back on Boulevard show. Okay, that's Back on Boulevard. We're primarily over on TikTok. We were the guys that went to Scotland, interviewed the devs. Remember, we got completely blown up on Twitter. Everybody hated us. So we got the exclusive scoop. We predicted both delays. If you remember, I was on the show last time. I told you guys in October, I said November 6th, Sam would send out a tweet. Well, it wasn't the one you wanted, but it's what you got. Okay, I predicted it exactly. Tom Henderson hates my guts. He mentioned my name the other day on the stream. He got really mad. So if you don't know me, that's just a gist of what we're doing. But yeah, primarily on TikTok. So we'll work with that for now.
That's
what
what
look
we're
at this
talking about.
postcard you got for me.
That's what I'm talking about. I got you that Vice City postcard, homie.
Amazing.
You love it, don't you? Look at that right there. I got that Vice City postcard, and I bet those postcards are going to be in the collector's edition for GTA 6. You're going to throw them postcards in there for $300, and you're going to be
get
wishing.
Your Code Red, get your bottle of Code Red in your fedora and line up, baby, because it's time to get that special edition.
That's what we talked about. It's time. I mean, that's a night where you really you got to set the mood, the vibe, the tone of the atmosphere. You got to light the candles and get the Doritos out. And I'm serious. I mean, witness Rockstar. When's the last time they made a game? 8 years ago. I mean, you don't get these opportunities that often anymore. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah, there's just I don't know. There's just so much to unpack here. I don't even know where to begin.
Well, we just recently got a report from Jason Schreier, and the internet twisted it. And they were saying that he was implying that it was potentially going to get delayed again, but that, in fact, that's not what Jason Schreier really was saying. And he said the game wasn't content complete, and I guess everyone took that part and they ran with it, and that implied that I guess it was going to get delayed potentially. But, like I said, we're in January. I mean, these games, they work on them all the way up until the last minute. I mean, to me, it's not a reason of concern that it's not complete. I think that's normal, especially for a massive game like this. But now if he were to come out and say that, like, hey, I got this exclusive story and motherfucking ass, in the summer of 2026, and he says, okay, well, it's still looking like it's not content complete and stuff like that, well, then maybe that would hold a lot more weight, and then you'd be freaking screwed. But it's January. I mean, my God.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, here's the thing. We know that Manny Perez and Troy Baker, they're going to be up in that studio in October. Okay, they're going to be recording their little do boy lines, and the thing is, we already know that Jason, I mean, imagine, I want to talk about this for a minute, too. Whoever that actor is, whatever, I don't think it's Baker, but whoever it is, you already know what that guy's recording in there. Like, he's going to be like, oh, hey, Lucia, it's that fake voice, that fake Chad voice in the trailer that I can't stand. It's so fake. And he's going to come home late at night and just be like, oh, I was out all night at the club. Like you're already planning him to be that little do boy because he will be serving Lucia's every need. And I don't think people are ready for that. But that's the nature of the story of this game, and they just need to, accept the reality.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Lucia is the main protagonist. I mean, she was the first person you saw in trailer 1, and that's, obviously the focus. And I mean, it's just unbelievable. It really is. And they're not going to be able to handle it. Jason is Lucia's bitch, and he might as well get on all fours and put the dog collar on because that's about where we're at with this story and what they're going to do with these characters.
And what really bugs me, and I think we talked about this a little bit the other day, but what really bugs me is Jason. If you look at him in trailer 1, I still have a big problem with this, and it pisses me off, and I get a lot of heat for this. But at the end of trailer 1, Jason, he's got them big cocomelons. I mean, I'm talking, he's got them bazookas up front in the shirt. Like, I mean, they're massive, and I'm like, dude, this guy needs a triple D. He needs a triple D. Like, this dude's got bazookas in the gas station. And then in trailer 2, it's a whole different story. It's like, it's the weight mechanic. But why would we want him to be a loser? Like, why is that the feature in the trailer? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But I like the guy from the pre-alpha. I don't know about you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He looks cool.
Yeah. I mean, I remember, you can go back to my first trailer reaction in 2023, and motherfucking ass, they look totally different. I'm like, this is Jason and Lucia. It's unbelievable.
$9.99.
Yeah, it's not even close.
World class is cooking in 2026.
Look at this right here. Brick Boy's at the building with a 10 plowing through.
Look at this, the Brick Boy.
He's coming through in a way that makes sense. World class is cooking. That we are. We cooking up some GTA 6 delays, homie. It's over.
And you talked about the Jason Schreier story. So I totally agree with you that he timed it perfectly because he needs clicks. He puts on a suit and gets on Spotify, and he needs his clicks. So he waited, like you said, for the dead period. I'm on the camp of I don't want it to be delayed, but I'm leaning towards it getting pushed to May 27. And my reason's not necessarily because of what Jason said. I mean, it adds to it. But I think the bigger story here that no one's talking about is that this week, Rockstar, and I mentioned this too last time we talked, the legal proceedings that are happening. Rockstar had to admit the other day that they did fire 34 employees. And they said it was because of leaking some of the game in that Slack channel. But the truth is they were trying to form a union because, I mean, working at Rockstar is ass. I mean, it's got to be absolute hell. Oh, yeah. So these workers were complaining to the union reps, like, my boss is an asshole. I got to work 12 hours a day. I can't play ping pong as much as I want. I can't wear Birkenstocks. Like all that crap. But the thing is, Rockstar used that as a justification, as a scapegoat to fire the employees without getting sued for union busting. But the thing is, and this is the point I want your opinion on, these 34 employees that they fired, normally when you work at Rockstar, like, it's very segmented, right? Like, you work on a small piece, so you can't leak the whole game. These people had visibility to the entire project, which means they were higher up. which
Yeah.
means that if you, this is not somebody you just replace in like 6 months. Like the people they hire to replace them, bro, it's going to take them 6 months to find the foosball table, like in the office. So like, I don't know what your thought about that is, but that's why I think it could get pushed because of these employees that got fired, and nobody's talking about that as much.
Well, do we know who they are or no? Like if they were like some of the lead guys, the veteran guys like that one guy, Aaron. I mean, shit, that's going to be a big blow to the game, and that no one is talking about that. You're right. Like very few people are covering that. It's a bigger story.
We don't know specific names, but I'll tell you something interesting. My co-host, which is what you guys may have seen him go viral in Scotland, he applied for a job at Rockstar. He applied for the back-end engineer job, and we did that on the stream. Like we were applying for the job, like getting ready to work at Rockstar Games. He was denied immediately. Like he got an instant denial letter. But the reason we did that was because I don't know the specific people who were fired, but if you go look at their job posting site, you can see the jobs that were, the people that were removed based on their job title. These are not like marketing interns and TikTokers. These are like back-end engineers.
Unreal.
Project man. Like this is serious. And the other thing is, do you remember when all the delay happened on November 6th? That employee went on the forum, the GTA forum, and he's a verified employee, and he said, we're rock bottom. There's going to be more delays, plural. That's what really bothers me. He said that dude just came out and said it's over for Rockstar Games. And I'm not just trying to doom it just to doom it, but it's hard to look at that and feel comfortable about November 19th. But my thing, what do you think about that date? Isn't that too late in the year? That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, not only that, but it's a Thursday too, isn't it? Like, what the hell? They never put games out on a Thursday. Like, what do they want people to believe that November 19th is the real date? Yet it's coming out on a Thursday, isn't it? That's insane.
Yeah, it does. It should be a Tuesday, and I think it's too close to Black Friday because they're not going to, you talked about this. They're not going to have physical copies.
Well, it's best they don't because the whole game will be on fucking YouTube before it comes out weeks before. I mean, honestly, they shouldn't have physical copies of the game, and I mean,
I agree.
At least until after launch because the whole game will be on YouTube, everything, all the endings, every Easter egg. I mean, people will plow through. They'll pay big money to get the game early. Because those physical copies leak.
Yeah, exactly. So they can't risk that. And by the way,
the game's already leaked 2 or 3 times at this point, so they don't want another colossal leak. A couple of weeks before launch, like that would be horrible. So I think digital only at this point. I mean, I think that's pretty much all but confirmed.
At least wait until the game releases, and maybe a month later put out a physical collector's. That $300 postcard edition with the little postcards in there.
What do you think about the fact that the PS5? Well, I don't know too much about this, but they said it was recently hacked even further. So what's that mean for GTA 6? Like, does that mean it's already fucking compromised for the online and stuff like that? Like, that's insane.
Oh, we haven't even opened the door to the disaster that is GTA 6 online. I mean that.
Oh man, that might come out 2 years after launch or something like that. Dude, I'm serious.
Well, that definitely won't come out. Over at Back on Boulevard, we're projecting that GTA 6 Online at the earliest is coming out in February of 27. That's the earliest you're going to play that. And,
it's going to be because usually there's a wait time, but it's not too long. But this one, this one, I would argue even fall 2027.
And I told that Rockstar developer. That loser, that animator, he got really mad the other day. Again, he's obsessed with me. He secretly watches my show. He got mad because I told him, I said, they're not releasing GTA 6 Online in December before the holiday. These devs are lazy enough. They're going to be at Christmas parties. They're not going to be patching up the game. They're not releasing online in a holiday. Like, that is so obvious. It's going to be after the Christmas. They're going to put out the online, and let the story mode settle. But they don't, he doesn't understand that. Or he doesn't want to. I don't know.
Yeah, they can't be bothered. It's a sad situation.
Well, looks like the chat's having some fun. They said I sound like Bill Clinton. Very classic.
Oh man.
Well, it's that warm, rich radio voice. They love it, don't they?
They can't get it off. They can't get enough of it. It's a sad 30 frames. Well, that was another thing too. They said in the latest. They said the PlayStation 5 was the lead console.
Now, that is interesting. I know that, wasn't there some exclusives with GTA 5 launch? There was like a couple of PlayStation exclusive like stuff. I don't know if it was an outfit or like some downloadable thing.
Yeah,
was
well, I know
some
all
exclusive.
the marketing was on PS3 because that's why I
Yeah.
bought it on PS3. And plus, it was only one disc because the PS3s had Blu-rays and 360 had freaking DVDs. So you had to get 3 discs on 360. Fuck all that shit.
Yeah, and I'm pretty convinced that that's going to be the case. That with this Sony being the flagship place to be for GTA 6, there will be some exclusives, and they'll do all their marketing that way. But I know this with the 30. They're talking about the 30 frames. I'm telling you right now, it will be 30 on the base PS5. Like that's
Oh yeah,
that's a done deal. But the PS5 Pro, I'm telling you, that is going to unlock. And we talked about this, forever. We've talked about it on your streams. It's like if you don't get the Pro now, you screwed up. Well,
it's over. It's over.
Yeah,
it's over.
Because can you imagine the day they announce 60 frames on the
Everyone's going to the yeah, it's over.
I will do a live. I'm going to do a live stream that day. I'm going to go to Target on my phone on TikTok, and I'm going to walk straight up in there and go, "Where are the PS5 Pros?
Sold out.
They're going to be gone."
Yeah.
And you know what's going to be next to it? All the Switch 2s. All the Switch 2s are going to be right there next to it. And
yeah, and they just announced that the Switch 2 underperformed compared to the Switch 1 when it came out.
That's terrible. God, and the price. I hate that they jacked up the price of the Switch 1 to make you buy the second one.
Nintendo,
just criminal.
Oh my God. And there's just no games for this. Can you imagine? Like, what is Nintendo doing this year to change this? Because who's going to buy it holiday 2026? No one. Literally, I mean, you can't do anything.
No, and here's one good thing for everybody. Like, here's something that might console you. Now, I can't do it like Dr. Phil, but I can try and console you a little bit and tell you that even if GTA 6 is delayed, we do have a couple of titles this year that I think will hold us over. Forza Horizon 6. Like that should hold us over, and then Fable 4. Now, I'm going to shill Fable 4. I'm shilling the hell out of that game this year. Oh, my God.
Fable 4, it's over.
Oh, man. They're revealing that in a few weeks, right?
Yeah. They're going to do it. They're going to do a show. I bet that is, oh, man.
The lead character? Yikes.
Oh.
Yikes.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. I mean, I decided last year, I was talking to my co-host, I said, we have to shill something next year, and we said Fable 4. That's what we're going to do.
Oh, man.
And we're going to shill it, and that's the plan. But I think for GTA 6, there's one guarantee, and last time I gave a guarantee, it came true. When I was on your show, I said, you got the scoop. You got the scoop, because I told your folks, I said, November 6th, Sam's going to tweet. Like, if they go back into that video, I literally said that. I'm telling you right now. In 124 days, you are guaranteed an update on GTA 6. In 124 days, you will be getting a tweet, a trailer. Now, if they say, hi, everyone.
Oh, it's over.
Now, I want to ask you this. If May 14th comes and goes and we don't get an update, nothing happens, they're canceling the game.
No.
I'm serious, because you cannot get into that. We talked about this. You can't get into that 6-month product window and not... They have to put out pre-orders, trailer 3. Like, could you imagine if we wake up on May 15th after the call and nothing happens?
It's over. So you're saying the new cutoff date 100% is May 14th of this year?
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you this. This is not a public date yet, but look, this is back on Boulevard, okay? We hooked you up right, okay? We know what we know, and you guys know that we're not bullshit because you've seen us. We actually were we've talked to real people. We caught Aaron Garbett looking at a ghost. Like, we're for real. And I'm telling you guys right now, on Michael Does Live, you're getting an exclusive on Michael Does Live right now. May 14th is the date of that investor call, okay? Barring some Strauss Zelnick has to get his his $10 billion car waxed or something. It will be May 14th. And so so 7 to 10 days before that, or even up to that day, they're going to provide an update, which hopefully will be trailer 3 and then the pre-orders. Now, my theory is that the pre-orders will be announced at the end of the trailer, but they're going to make the pre-orders go live on May 26th.
Wow.
That to me would be the ultimate marketing path for them. But then when I think about marketing, what marketing have they done? They haven't done anything. I've done more marketing. We're going to go on the street and say, hey, do you know who this guy is? It's Jason. And we're going to ask them, and then, that's going to be proof of the marketing. But again, if you go to those Discords, like if you go to those Discords, they say that everyone knows about them. Like, get out of the gaming bubble, bro. Like, these people do not know this game. They do not care. Like, can you imagine taking PTO for a game that keeps getting delayed? and these people keep taking PTO.
No one remembers this game. I mean, it's literally out of the public eye. I mean, the only time people talk about it is when there's like some fake ass fucking, someone said something that may or may not be true, and then it dies off within just a few days after that. They said the marketing started, by the way. Well, the normies don't know about it. I'll tell you that right now. And, it's good that this game did get delayed, because if it did come out May 26, 2026, they got the World Cup to go up against this year. And international players, not that it's big in other places, but, I mean, it's the biggest game of all time. I mean, honestly, I think that would have pulled it away.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's true. And I never believed. I loved when people would. We had people really mad. They said May 20. They gave us a specific date.
Oh yeah.
They gave us a specific. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. The game was going to get delayed anyway. Like that date was never going to hold water because they're just not ready. And I think that every time they delay it, the expectations go through the roof. I've seen people saying that. They're just like, guys, the NPCs are going to be on schedules, guys. Okay.
Oh,
No. If you go to that bar, the bar where the girls like this, the DJ up on the stage and they're hanging in the trailer. Like, do you really think that when she's done DJing, she's going to get in her Toyota Camry
Hell no.
and she's going to drive to her apartment and go home and go to bed?
No. There's no way.
It's going to be 7:30 on a Monday morning, and she's going to be like this.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done. I'm turning the game off.
Yeah. There's not going to be and the beach. It can't be that low. I mean, the trailer 1 showed what 2,000 NPCs on the beach. 2,000. And there's people going, I can't wait to go to the beach. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's going to be like Sandy Shores.
Oh,
It's going to be boring.
ghost town.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, they've already shot themselves in the foot, because when you play the game and if it's nothing like that, I mean, it's over.
And another thing too is we have proof, right? Like a lot of the younger people don't remember, but if you go back to GTA 5, remember the trailer with the real estate agent hammering the for sale sign?
No, they lied. It's worse. It's about as bad as Watch Dogs 1.
Oh,
it's horrible.
Yeah, the real estate guy, the homeless camp, the farmers, and the crop duster plane, like all that is
all
fake,
of it.
And they excuse it. If you talk about it, they excuse all that behavior. And I can promise you that if you look at trailer 1, like especially trailer 2, I will set you up with BetterHelp.com therapy if you actually believe that trailer 2 is like the game is going to look like that. Like,
No, they said
really
Mike Bobo. They said it was gameplay. By the way, they said it was
game. Yeah, and Tom Henderson, that loser. Tom Henderson is a liar and a loser. Okay, I'm saying this right now because he called me out the other day. You know what he said about my co-host? He said that he arrested one of the developers and was going crazy stalking the developers and trying to get into the office. I'm serious. We had an article from Kotaku that said that my co-host broke into the studio and stole files from the game. I woke up one morning and it said Back on Boulevard steals files from GTA 6. I'm like, what? Like these people are crazy. They're manic.
Unbelievable.
But you're right, though. The trailers, that's not gameplay, and that's just a fantasy. And speaking of even further than that, the mapping project guys, I mean, those guys are kind of weird, but they have been, like, when they did it for GTA 5, they were, like, dead on. Like, the map was, like, exact before the real map came out. But have you seen the latest from the mapping project? Dude. Other than Vice City and, like, a couple other spots.
It's a dead zone. It's
nothing.
Oh.
It's Sandy Shores. How often do people actually go to Sandy Shores when they play GTA 5? Like, who's going up there?
There is nothing. There's nothing to do in that game.
Yeah.
I mean, it is bad. And did you hear about the leaks too? Just from a couple of days ago, it was on that Reddit Gaming Leaks, and they said that the social media system was actually basic. Yeah,
you remember? Well, let me ask you this. Maybe you can give us some insight on this, right? So, trailer 1 was all about social media, which is very interesting.
Yeah, from the perspective of streaming from the phone and people, yeah.
But look at trailer 2 in the screenshots. Was there any mention, any hint of social media in
it
any
looks
of
like
that?
they gutted the whole fucking thing or toned it down drastically.
Yeah, they did. They had to, because what they were showing off in trailer 1 was basically saying NPCs are going to live stream you doing stuff, and
Yep.
you can go into the in-game internet and see NPCs' perspectives of what you're doing.
Yeah, basically
And see
creating a fake internet from NPCs capturing highlights that actually, and not just the player, but other NPCs that do crazy stuff too, to make it feel like it's actually a living, breathing world. And that would actually be amazing, but it don't sound like that's what's going to happen now.
Because imagine if they had that technology, they would have dangled that in our face.
Well, that's what I thought they were doing, and then trailer 2 just evaporated all that pretty much.
Something happened at Rockstar, and they said, "Oh my gosh, we haven't played enough ping pong. What we need to do is Jason and Lucia need to be lovers, and it needs to be all about their story and their dating, and it's so wonderful." And it's same thing with all those interiors they show off. You know that when you go into that fancy club, or you go into the grocery store or wherever, the weapons are, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
This is the biggest thing.
All-
They're disabled. Like, y'all got to understand, you're not going into these buildings with 300 NPCs and using a minigun. Like, it's not happening.
Unbelievable. Yeah, they love censoring it, and the gamers don't think it's censorship, by the way, because it's okay when Rockstar can do it. But any other game, as soon as they take that away, they get pissed.
And I'll add to this too. You remember all those leaks that came out last year, like the 700 shops?
Oh yeah.
So it turns out that Rockstar they officially did admit that they fired the employee who leaked Jason and Lucia's last names before the trailer came out, which turned out to be genuine. So obviously he was a real source. He's the same guy that leaked all that stuff, right? About the interiors and the missions and stuff. They admitted they fired him, and they also admitted that the leaks were genuine. Now, the question is, they might have been genuine at the time, but come on. 700 plus shops, multi-story indoor malls, like that. I bet that was real then, but don't you think that's been gutted? At least half of it's been slashed.
Well,
There's
I mean,
no way.
even if they have those interiors, if you can't do anything in them, I mean, what's the real point? I mean, you know what I mean? If there's nothing interactable in the interiors or anything like that, I mean.
Well, it's going to be, it'll be like the GTA 5 casino. You know, where you go like this.
Oh my!
You do that slow walk, and it's all you can do.
There's no other open world game that does that either. You look at Watch Dogs, you look at Sleeping Dogs. I mean, the gameplay doesn't change. Like when you go into interiors, everything's the same. And for these games, they got to make it where it's just like you're walking slow, you can't run, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's unbelievable. The censorship is insane. But, maybe it is best they censor the game because there's too many whack jobs on social media and just in the gaming space now, more so than I would argue ever before. I mean, it's probably best they self-censor the game because you don't want these crazies playing this game. I mean.
And like you said, it's the devil in the home. I mean, it's an epidemic. Maybe at this point, we once I get Jack Thompson to email me back from his school he was teaching at, if I can get him to email me back, we need to sit down and say, listen, maybe we do need to just cancel the game. Maybe GTA 6 should just be stopped immediately, and it should become an educational game, like a true life sim about how to live a good, structured, healthy life, right?
I agree.
And maybe we need to go that route. And I know people are going to get mad, but it might show their illness, right? It might show their illness if you see how mad they get about a video game. It's not coming if it doesn't come out. I mean, could you imagine if Rockstar said, "Hi everyone, we're canceling this project because the devil's coming into the home"? What if they actually said that? Could you imagine the people online? There would be people that would just be beside themselves in disgust because their whole life revolves around this game. You know what I mean? Like, there's people like that. Their entire life.
Oh man. Yeah, and this is going to be designed to be the most addictive, most freaking, keep you coming back for more game ever made. I mean, we're talking 15-year roadmap for this game. I'm dead ass.
Yeah,
and that's the thing too. It's just like, well, Jack Thompson, his whole argument was making sure that you were of age to buy the game, and back then you couldn't download the game. Like, it wasn't easy. Like, you had to go to the store, and if they said, "Hey, are you of age to buy the game?" then you can't buy it. Now, most retailers didn't really care. But now it's even worse because you can click a couple of buttons on the PlayStation Store and that mature M for Mature game is downloading. Little Johnny's playing this ultra-violent video game that's romanticized, and it's freaking, it's rewarded, it's applauded, it's socially acceptable to roam around these games and do all this heinous crap. It's literally inviting the devil into the home. I mean, what better way, really, when you think about what better way for the devil to communicate with a mass audience than through Grand Theft Auto 6? I mean, there's not a better tool to get to everyone as quick as possible. It's literally the sixth mark of the beast. It's motherfucking mark of the beast.
And you know what that means? That people are going to be putting in 666 hours a year into this game, minimum. And I'd argue it would be nothing to put in 1,000 hours into this game a year for somebody to put that in or more. And that's going to be really detrimental for their health and for everything. You know what? If you stood in front of the New York office with a sign that said cancel GTA 6, if you just stood there and didn't say a word to anyone, that would be the biggest story of the day, right?
Oh, yeah.
Biggest story of the day. Oh, that's right. We were talking about the... you mentioned something about a lot of the doomers, right? Like they're talking about saying, oh my gosh, like they want it to be delayed. And you're right. There's people that want it to get delayed. Like I don't want that to happen. And I hope that November 19th is the day. And we don't need to panic like crazy just yet. It's too early to panic. But some people were saying that, oh, it's going to be a PS6 game. I'm like, no, it's not.
Oh.
Like Rockstar's not going to, they're going to double dip.
Right. Yeah. Like that doesn't even make sense. Why would they not put it out on both consoles? So that way you do double dip. Like, that's easy. So actually, in a lot of ways, if the PlayStation 6 were to come out in 2026 or 2027 or the new Xbox or something, they would want to get it out before those new consoles. So that way they say, okay, well, we can get you to double dip, make more money.
Yeah, and one thing that's interesting is, in my view, I was saying on my show, that, the PS6 would come out in 2027 at the end of the year, September, October, whatever. But because of this RAM shortage and the skyrocketing price because of the AI slop or whatever that's going on, they're pushing that back. That's getting pushed back another year. So
yeah,
I know this, and this is secretly how they do it. And here's another exclusive. People don't think about this, but the way that these companies do this game stuff is that they're going to release GTA 6 to 12 months before the new console. They time that. That's intelligent timing because they know if you're an obsessed like wacko that loves games like these obsessed people, you're not waiting 12 months. You're not waiting 6 months to play GTA 6. You're going to play it right now. Yeah. So you're going to buy it, but then in 6 to 12 months, you're going to go, oh my gosh, guys, PS6, we've got the game for you, and it's all new graphics. It's amazing. The flamingos are extra fluttery.
60 frames, even better now.
Yeah, and so we know that's, that's the plan. So, oh man. Well, how's your chat? Are these people fired up? Are these people getting?
Oh Lord. Oh man. They can't handle it. It's a sad situation.
I mean, you've got the Vice City studio going on.
It's too much
content. You got
content.
the postcard. I mean, it's amazing.
It's too much content. They can't handle it. They can't handle it. Lowest support. This is just like the last time we did this. They literally cannot handle it.
I was about to say, if somebody, the next person that comes through big time, I guess I'm going to have to sing the song that's going to play.
Oh, man. That's too much content. And you know this song will be in GTA 6 as well.
Oh, it will be, and I'll do it for you guys if you come through for Michael Does Live here and get the chat popping. I'm going to do too much content.
Exactly. You gotta go.
We're gonna do it.
You still got that scarf and them glasses. By the way, it's over.
Oh my god!
Look at this right here. Big Mike's in the building. He said, "Take Two shareholders need to release GTA 6." This is a perfect one for Mike Bobo. He's got all the
super chatted $2. The Take-Two shareholders need GTA 6 to release.
Yeah, the Take-Two. Yeah, the sure. Well, they do, and that's the thing. That's why in 124 days. They will provide an update for those shareholders. And my thing is, if they just give us trailer 3, that's great. Now, let's pretend that they did delay it again. Last week of April, first week of May, whatever, they hit the delay button. Would they give us trailer 3 or would they go radio silent again? I don't think they can afford to not give out some content. But what do you think would happen?
If the game isn't getting delayed, they have to think about an all-new process to preload this game. And it's like, well, if you now that the PlayStation 5, this is what no one's talking about. Now that the PlayStation 5 is seemingly more hackable than ever before, and it might be fully wide open now. I don't know if it is because I haven't looked into it too much, but at least it's on the right track to being that way. And it's like, bro, if they allow gamers to preload this game, someone could fucking potentially play it early with the hack PS5 now. No one's talking about this. If they can, blow it wide open by then, and motherfucking ass, Rockstar don't want that. So, but you also have to have the gamers preload it, because you can't have everyone downloading the game, 24 hours before like that. The servers will crash. So what do you do? I mean, honestly, what do you do?
Yeah, it's tough because, I mean, that's a good question. If they can't get the security piece patched up, then we do have a problem, because you can't have 30 million people.
Yeah, they said it was hardware based. I mean, that's what I'm saying. This is why they got to get the game out. This is why it should have been out by now, because, my God, now you're in a situation where it's like, bro.
Can they just brick they just need to brick all the consoles that have exploded.
Refund. Yeah, I say, well, you know what? We can't just refund you the money and break your console. Like, you got to buy a new one. Here's the. That'd be crazy.
Because I think the problem is, Sony's got that special marketing deal, and I know they're getting, kickbacks. They're getting money on the back end for all that stuff. And so what they're going to have to say is, look, we have, 70 million consoles out there that can play this game. You're going to tell me you're going to force them all to wait till the day of? All these losers are going to be on their controller like this at midnight going, oh my gosh, I got to download the game. Midnight, they're clicking the button to download the game. It's going to be 500 gigs. 400 or 500 gigs. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if the base game was at least 300 gigs, right? At least.
Well, I would want it to be as big as possible, because we want the best game ever. We don't want any compromises.
Yeah.
You can just get external storage if it's a problem, and if you can't afford it, well, you should be saving up now, because when the game releases, which of course is, as we know it right now, November 19th. And they, like you said earlier, PlayStation 5 Pro, they had the opportunity just about a month or so ago to get it for $649, the Black Friday price. Hell, even during Christmas, I think a couple of weeks before Christmas, they had it for $649. No one wanted it. They didn't care. Well, like you said, if they really can lock in 60 frames exclusively for the PlayStation 5 Pro, now you're looking at a situation. Holy shit! Look at this right here. Harry Holmes is in the building with the 50. You gotta sing that song, Harry.
Harry Holmes. Harry Holmes. You're gonna get back on Boulevard to get jiving, and we got to duck and jive right now because.
Oh my God, okay. Harry Holmes is flowing through.
All right, I got to be prepared. I know that the folks that the detractors are going to have a field day with this.
Oh Lord!
But we're going to do it, and it's going to be fun. So, all right, you guys ready? Let me set the backstory, and then for Harry Holmes, you guys can thank Harry Holmes with the big 50.
Plowing through with the Bruce Wayne bucks, the helicopters above.
So here's the thing: you're playing GTA 6, and you're at home, right? You're Jason. You're relaxing. We know that beer with the bubbles, and the bubbles on the bottle. That's real, right? And you're having your drink, and you're just chilling out, and you're a little do boy for Lucia, and she texts you, right? She texts you, and she says, "Honey, I'm in my community service, litter pickup duty. I need you to come pick me up, okay?" So Jason, he gets in his car, right? He gets in, that girl across the street. She's literally the woman across the street that goes, "Hi, Jason." She's waiting. She's an NPC. She does it every time you leave the house. I guarantee you that's a broken animation. You see her down the street waiting. All right, you get in the car. You turn it on.
Oh, no.
The radio comes on. You ready for this? I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. That song is coming on the radio right then. I guarantee you. That's it right there.
I'm turning it off. Dude, can you imagine the level of cringe? Like, they're literally catering and pandering to the internet darling crowd. Oh my God. I've never heard that song outside of TikTok.
And have you seen that lately on TikTok? It's the guy right his mouth's right.
Oh yeah, hey, no, you should do that. It's so bad, dude. It's so bad.
What does he say? I've got tickets to Iron Maiden or something.
Oh my God.
And someone said do it again. I don't know. We need to see more colors. You want me to do it again? More colors, super chat colors. I'll do it again. You want?
Yeah, the video where he does it like he has to inhale and oh God.
Because I don't know, how does he, because he's just like, I got tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Like, he's like.
Dude. It is so bad.
Oh, my goodness. And not only that, but I know a Weezer song's going to be in there. Who, I mean, are they, Tom Petty.
Oh,
Tom
yeah,
Petty,
they got to get Tom
you know,
Petty. I love that Tom Petty.
My biggest fear is that they're going to have like a, you walk out on the club floor with Lucia and it's going to be some The Weekend or Post Malone song, and it's, and I know it's brain rot because I can't believe that stupid guy, that Skrilla rapper dude, he was bragging to everybody online,
the 6'7",
like,
yeah.
I'm going to be in GTA 6 with 6'7". I'm like, oh. Do you know how many adults, like grown men, I have seen going 6'7", 6"? I'm like, are y'all serious right now? You're a grown man.
They need Dr. Phil. They need Dr. Phil.
And this is a special shout out for input, by the way, about poker. When I was at my poker, which by the way I came out a big winner, by the way, because it's not luck, it's skill. But I was at the poker tournament the other day after Christmas while you were doing a lot of streams, or whatever. I was at the poker room, and there was a man, dead ass. He had to be 40, 45, whatever. And we were playing poker. I looked at this man and I said, I already knew he was going to give me all his money because he's a bad player. But you know what he did? He literally sat there and went, look at my cards. I have 6'7". I'm like, is this really what's happened to society? I mean, you're 45 years old.
It's over.
And it just, I can't explain it. And honestly, if I ever did have to go back to school, I'd want to take a entire college course on understanding this epidemic. Could you imagine a whole degree in understanding the gaming bubble? Just like a degree in like these people. I mean, it's so bad. I'm speechless, honestly. And Harry Holmes, you are the savior of the day because you got me to do the song there. With the winner. That was good stuff. But I'm trying to think. Is there one song in your mind that you just know it's going to be in that game, like for a fact? Like you just.
I mean, Vice City had great music, but I don't think they can get that music much anymore. Because I mean, look at the radio station for GTA 5 and 4. I mean, there were good songs, but it wasn't like big songs. It was like deep cut stuff, like.
Well, like imagine, like in my mind, when I get on GTA 6, could you imagine you start playing and the opening scene is a wide angle shot of the keys and Jason's in a Ferrari being chased by the cops?
Oh yeah.
And the song it's playing, it's Jimi Hendrix, all along the watchtower.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that?
That's all I got to do.
I mean, you got Jimi Hendrix blasting.
Yeah.
In the Ferrari, and you're just zipping down the street, and the camera angle swoops in, and it goes straight into third-person view, and you're controlling the car, and it's like late game, and then it fades to black. After something happens, it fades to black, and then of course what they're going to do is it's going to show Lucia in Liberty City in the cage, fighting in the cage.
Oh no!
I guarantee you that will be a mission, and I promise you that Lucia is going to go in the cage, and she's going to fight a 400-pound Hulk, and she's going to beat him. She's going to beat him. I know she will, with some special
She's been fighting
ability.
ever since she could walk, by the way.
Oh, my God.
The woke thieves.
I mean, and I'll tell you this. A lot of people in here, I think there's some people in here I know they go and watch my show sometimes, so they might remember. But remember we talked about Cal Hampton?
Oh, no.
That was my
God.
most notorious stream. I did a stream, and we had almost 200 people in there. And I said on the screen, I had a picture of Cal, and I said, he is a loser, and he's the typical buyer of GTA 6. I could not tell you how many people came in that chat and defended Cal Hampton. I mean, they were fighting to the death to defend this man.
Unreal.
And I'm like, why? Uh-oh.
He wants you to do. He wants you to do the suck in.
Oh no!
Just tipped £20 through Super Chat.
Hot together.
Hot together. Point sister from the trailer with the 80s theme is okay. Lol.
I don't like that song.
Well, here's the thing. No one's heard of those songs. I mean, they picked like the deepest the deepest Tom Petty fucking song they could find. Like no one's heard that one before, which I guess is fine. unless you were like a real hardcore Tom Petty fan, no one knew of that song before. That wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a boomer song. And then motherfucking ass Hot Together. No one's heard of that either. Like when you think of an '80s song, I've never heard that song before in my life. I mean, they're good songs, but like they're going down the deep cut route. So we're not expecting, fucking Beat It from Michael Jackson. We're not expecting fucking, the soundtrack of Vice City. And by the way, you could go to the mall in Vice City and there was no censorship back then. But boy, oh boy, they're going to censor the shit out of this game, ain't they?
And I think that the mall functionality, when in this game, I'm sure there'll be a big mall you can go into, but when you go in, it's going to be like slow walk to the clothing store, slow walk to the food
yeah,
court.
but I need everything to be interactable.
Yeah.
And I need things to go in and out of stock. I mean, it needs to be like its own thing. Like it can't be just like this static game store thing. Like it needs to be like, especially during like the seasons and stuff, or if there's like a hurricane coming, everyone's going into the mall but all they're going to do is take the mall and they'll have it where it's like abandoned after the hurricane and then there's just a bunch of fucking enemies in there and you got to go behind cover and shoot enemies that move on the screen. That's going to be every fucking mission in this game. And I'm turning it off after a certain point. Red Dead 2, oh man, if you went on, Red Dead 2 is the internet darling game, bro. I mean, that's in the top 3. Motherfucking ass. The whole game is that. You get on the horse, exposition, you go to this fucking location, something bad happens, shoot enemies that move on the screen, go back on the horse, mission passed, do the same thing for 35 hours straight. It was such a chore to get through that game in 2018 when I first played it. Oh.
I despise that game, and that's the biggest thing, because when we do shows and we talk about how Red Dead 2 is trash, people just come out of the ether into the chat, and they get so mad. And my thing is this. I found something the other day very interesting. I found a subreddit from 7 years ago, okay? 7 years ago, I found a subreddit, and it was about Red Dead 2 on launch day. You wouldn't believe. There was thousands of comments. Every comment said, Red Dead 2 is ass, slow as hell like molasses. This is boring. And I went, where were these people? Because now when you ask about Red Dead 2, it's like, oh my God, this game is so amazing, guys. The horse mechanic. And, dude, here's Red Dead 2 in a nutshell. If you try and free roam, you get on the horse, you smash the A button for a while, it gets tired, you feed it an apple, you brush it, your gun jams, you fall off. The horse is like freaking out on the ground. You got to inject it with a freaking horse tranquilizer or whatever to wake it back up. Like, it's all work.
Yeah, and they're gonna bring those mechanics over to GTA 6, and people are, I mean, maybe not to that extent because they don't want to slow it down because the normies, they'll get bored, but. We got Blur coming through with the 5.
Super chatted $5.
Oh my God.
Give me a man after midnight. Man dancing in musical notes.
Yeah, and I'm going to do the inhale, and I'm going to have to do it again.
He's going to do the inhale. Dude. It's so bad.
Should I do it with the glasses on this time?
Go get the glasses.
They're right here. I don't even have to go.
There we go.
Right here. Let me get them.
Mike Bobo's gonna do the inhale. You gotta do it just like he does too. It's so cringe.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best. And every time they come through, I'll keep trying it if we need to. But before I do, I will say, you mentioned the mall thing. I think that if you pull up your car to the mall in that game, there should be hundreds of cars out there, and when you go in, there should be tons of NPCs, and like you said, the stock and different seasonal items. Like when it's Christmas time, there should be a Christmas tree in the food court.
Oh yeah,
like the full thing. And when I leave the mall, I want to see other customers leaving, and they better drive back to their house. And like I'm telling you, if that, I promise you, if that's how real this game is, I will shut my channel down. I'll shut it down. I'll be locked in on GTA 6 because I know that's not going to happen.
I mean, it's going to literally change the world if it's that great. I mean, you will literally have people that will never go back outside again unless they absolutely have to.
Yeah. Okay, so if I put on these, and you guys, if you haven't seen the glasses, here's the backstory. I've used these sometimes I take on a persona of a Luke Steffens type character that's got it all figured out. Like, the schools are going to close, guys. Like, look at the difference. If I sit here and say the schools will close when GTA 6 releases, and now look, the schools will close for GTA 6. You believe it because of the glasses. Okay, so are we ready for the inhale? Oh, Harry Holmes again.
176 super chatted £10. 6 months for me to complete RDR2, so slow and boring.
Amazing.
Unbelievable.
How does he do that? Does he do the inhale where he shows his, like, you can see his teeth like on the sides? He's like really into it, right?
It's so bad.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do this here. Are you guys ready?
Shit. Here we go.
I'm gonna drink my water.
Exclusive.
Out of my
You got to get warmed up. Exclusive right here. Harry Holmes is plowing through. Blur's in the building.
I thought I was the only one that saw those that song on TikTok because it keeps popping up on the For You page. It keeps popping up. I'm like, why? All right. Let me try here. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby.
Dude, this shit's going to be in GTA 6. It's over. It's going to be in GTA 6.
Well, you guys can thank Harry Holmes. I tried to get that. He shows his side. Like, dude, his jaw is, like, screwed up because you can see all of his teeth, like the Joker. Like, they're all pulled up on the sides when he's, like, inhaling. And he does his thing. But it takes a lot of work to pull off because I don't have that falsetto, like, ability. I don't even know how he's doing it that high-pitched. He's like the Bee Gees. He's like the Bee Gees. And speaking of them, they should be in GTA 6. The Bee Gees?
Shit, they're going to have Joe Rogan in this game on the radio, by the way. Can you imagine?
Yeah. Joe Rogan, there's going to be podcasts in this game. Like, there's literally, could you imagine sitting down listening to a 3-hour podcast in a video game, a made-up podcast about the world of Vice City? Like, they're just talking about Vice City. Like, that's...
Well, one of the biggest disappointments was Grand Theft Auto 4, and I know it's going to piss people off. And I was this is something that we were just, this isn't, this is when we were playing the game in 2008 on 360. You hear Laszlo on the streets interviewing people in Liberty City, and for some reason I thought, wow, this actually does exist. And then you eventually, after, he doesn't exist. He's not actually in the world. So now it's just like you're insulting my intelligence because you want me to suspend my disbelief to believe that this guy's actually out here interviewing people on the streets. And he's not really doing that. Like, you couldn't even afford to put the character model in the game. And I don't know, like, half-ass it in some capacity. Could you imagine if you were to roam around Liberty City and actually see Laszlo interviewing people and the audio syncs up with the fucking... That would be amazing. And it's like, This is where they're going to have to do this. So if they're going to do anything like that, they're going to have to follow through all the way. Where it's like, okay, this is an event that's actually happening. And that ties into the social media thing where it's just like, okay, if I see this on the in-game fake social media TikTok or whatever, motherfucking ass, you can actually go to it and maybe see the aftermath of it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about not only that, but when they want to bring in immersion, they need to be real to the city they're basing it off of and the market. So when I think about that, I think about, what about the professional sports teams? Could you imagine working your way up to buy a professional sports team like the basketball or the football team in the game?
Well, Mike Bobo, remember that motherfucking, that nighttime screenshot? And you zoom in. And it's got the motherfucking PS3 interiors, bro. It's over. It's straight up over. And they have that fucking, that cruise ship in the background to tease you like you're going to be, oh my God.
You're not driving that cruise ship. You're not that is a mission only thing at best. And like you said, here's why I am really bothered. And this is something that, the shills, the Rockstar shills, the fanboys won't tell you this, and this, you're not going to like it, but that night scene, right? I want to understand why, if it is that bad, okay, fine. But why did you market that? Who at Rockstar said, look at this screenshot, let's put this on our website and feature it? And why in trailer 1 do they give you an entire... That trailer 1 shot of the nighttime is so bad. It is horrible. It is just as bad as GTA 5. I don't know what that is. But like you said, if that's what it looks... See, here's the thing about the night scenes. The night scenes, it exposes the truth about video games, right? Because like day and night, you can get away with stuff in the daytime scenes because the way the light is cast on the objects or whatever. But at night, it exposes the windows. And weren't they? They were JPEG. They were literally like copy and paste.
It was.
This is GTA 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And this is the first time they're ever working with the SSD by default on every platform. They've never had that ability before. You know what I mean? This should be blowing this wide open. We should be seeing next level stuff. with, obviously there obviously is still going to be restrictions, especially since this hardware is older now. It's what, 6 years since the release of the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. But bro, when you see that, I mean, it's just a reality check in your face. Like, oh, maybe it's time to lower expectations. Because, bro, imagine if you pull up to like the freaking that one street in Vice City where all the fucking clubs are at and shit like that, and everyone just stands in line, but they don't actually go in. I'm turning it off. Can you imagine?
Yeah, see, I'm not going to give away everything that we have planned, but when the game does eventually come out, one of the things that we're going to do, and you may do something similar or whatever, but I'm not interested in the story, at least at first. I'm going to abandon that as quickly as I can. Because
once they let you loose, I mean,
I want to experiment. I want, like you said, if there's a line of people at the club on a Saturday night, if I check on you at midnight, and you're standing there, okay, if I go down the street and go do whatever and come back and it's 1 a.m. in the game and you're still standing there on the phone
done.
looking.
We're turning it off.
We're done.
It's over. Yeah, it's over.
Because we've wasted our time. And like I said, I want to see people on Monday morning. I want to see an NPC go to the office. Monday morning. I want to see you go to the office. I want to see you go home. And on Saturday and Sunday, that beach better be packed. But if it's Monday at 8 a.m. on a work day, why is the beach packed? You know what I mean?
Unbelievable.
And what about dynamic weather? If hurricanes come in, if there's a bunch of hurricanes that flood in, I don't want to see a guy in a suit and a briefcase just walking down the street unaffected by the hurricane. Because in GTA 4, when it started raining, NPCs would run for cover. They'd pull out umbrellas. They'd run for cover. GTA 5 is such a setback from 4. It is so bad. It's awful.
Yeah, and well, that's because they tried to do way too much 3 playable characters and all this crap, and it's just it's a totally different direction of the game too. I mean, the driving is dumbed down for the normies, which obviously in hindsight that worked out well because I mean it's the biggest game, and it's lasted for so long. But man, it's a sad situation. They want less. I mean, they really do. They want less. They couldn't handle the normies couldn't handle the GTA 4 driving. They'd lose fucking sales. People would put the game down and say we ain't playing this shit. Literally, they would. It
made you be patient with it, right? The GTA 4 driving had to be.
People ain't got patience in this.
But the game, it astonishes me that in GTA 4 there's a 2-story car dealership. There's multiple banks that have multiple floors and offices that you can go into, and GTA 5 doesn't have nearly as many interiors as 4 does, and even the ones that they do, you can't do anything. And honestly, with this game, and we've talked about it some, but in this day and age, I just can't possibly see how Rockstar can justify letting you go ape wild in these buildings. And I think they're going to go a step further. With 5M, Harry Holmes is back.
Oh man, Harry Holmes is in the building. It's his best open world game.
4,576 super shattered 10
Mafia 2 is a good game. I enjoyed that.
2 is one of the best
I played that, and
world game made. The last true good one.
What were we talking about? The now see, these guys got me to forget now what I was talking about.
Unbelievable. They can't handle it. We were talking about the open world, I think.
Oh yeah, the interiors. I think we were mentioning in this day and age, I don't see how they're going to let you go crazy in there. It doesn't make sense to me. But that's right. What I was saying after that was that they're going to have these green zones on the map. Like they bought 5M, the role play servers. They have no violent zones. I'm telling you. You know in the trailer when they show the car meet where the girls are dancing on the car and the car's spinning around doing donuts? Man. What do you think about this? When you're driving on your mini-map, there's going to be a big green circle around it because it's going to be an in-game event. Oh, man. And the guns will disable and the car will drive slow in that event space. That is what that's
what they're going to do.
Yeah. I know they will. And we cracked the code, didn't we, about the last time we cracked the code and said pregnant women and kids. That's the ultimate shield. Yep.
Then they can justify it and say, well, yeah, because they'll look at it. Because the internet's going to defend this no matter what. There's going to be 2 sides. This is going to be a heated one. When the game comes out or gets closer to coming out, it's going to get toxic, and it's going to be bad with these people going back and forth with this stuff.
And I think that what they're trying to do is push this game away from being like a free-for-all to yes, we do criminal activity, but only against
it's contained within what they want to. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you're Jason and Lucia. You're like these
TikToker or whatever losers, but like on the side, you're attacking other criminals and you're doing that stuff, but you're not harming innocent people in the process. You're not doing anything that will be out of scope or something that wouldn't make sense. It's not in a Hollywood action movie. That's the bottom line. And I really haven't heard a lot of other people other than us really talk that way so openly about it, but it's the reality. And I can't, I mean, I want to be wrong, but when this game does come out and that is the reality, can you imagine just going on the internet that day and just reading the sides? Oh my goodness. It's going to be.
And in Red Dead 2, it's a Wild West game from 1889 or whatever. And you go into interiors and it just puts it away, and it's like, bro, you're literally in a gang, like you're literally an outlaw. Like, what are we fucking doing? And it's like, well, you can still play it that way, sort of, but it's within the Rockstar way. Like, you have to press R2 and aim it, and then do it that way. Already have wanted stars before you come in, and it's just like that's not how the old games were. No one is talking about this, and it's just like because they don't care. But if if Crowcat made a video, shit, y'all be having a big ass discussion about it, wouldn't you? I would love for Crowcat to make a video where he just shows some of that shit. They'd be so pissed, dude.
Yeah, and it's like when you look at it in GTA 4, right? You run around and you walk straight into the hospital, okay? And you can do whatever you want to do.
You're never getting that again.
No, you never will. And like you go to a Red Dead 2.
So
here's
what
issue.
does that mean though? Does that mean that they've literally confirmed that Jack Thompson was right? They are literally saying by themselves censoring their own work and their own art, they are literally saying that yes, video games do cause violence. I mean that's what they're saying, because why would they censor it otherwise? They're admitting that the games and it's like, bro, that. Can you imagine if they remaster that? Remember that they said that was coming out, by the way? What happened to that remaster? Oh, shit, for GTA 4?
I'm wondering about that, and I'm very curious if they do remaster it. The first thing that I'm going to do is go to the hospital and see if the doors are locked. Because I need to know if that's going to be the same and if it's going to behave the same, because nobody in this world can deny that in Red Dead 2, when you go into a busy interior, the POV changes. Yep. And you move slow. Like that's a purposeful choice.
And the thing is in the first one it doesn't do that either. The first one's uncensored.
Yeah, and it's just amazing that they find different ways to justify and say whatever, but they'll say that you're a loser if you play it that.
Yeah. That's they used to call in these wannabe conservatives, and not to get political, but they would just get weird, really fucking weird, and they said you're an incel if you go into the hospital and play the game that way. Meanwhile, they fucking did that too. It's just like so they're just going to throw every label at the book at you because you're an incel. How dare you play video games like that? And it's just like holy shit. It's an immature game. Like, it's fucking crazy.
And we know, like we said, they're never going to do that ever again. The hospital thing and
it's over.
Yeah. And even like Red Dead 2, if you notice how they make it such a pain in the butt to just run around and go crazy? They make it so cumbersome that you don't want to do it. See, that's the trick is they're like, wait a minute, it's 80 degrees. You got to take your coat off first. Wait a minute, you got to polish the gun. Wait a minute, you got to eat 2 apples and a can of beans. Like they're doing that to make you not have any fun in this game, and that's because it's not meant for that. And when you do actually get involved with the law and you're starting to go crazy in the game, they make you move so slow, even out in the open. That's a slow game. Oh yeah. It's just ridiculous.
Well, there's no way that GTA 6 could be as slow as that because people will put the controller down. They have to speed it up.
Yeah,
this is a mass product. I mean, GTA 6 is you're looking at this is the big one, right? This ain't no Red Dead.
And I'll tell you this, most people probably missed it for whatever reason. We put out a video. It didn't get much traction, which I'm really shocked. But of course, how the ones you think will get a lot of traction. So my buddy, I told him, I said, let's do this. You remember recently that leak came out of the bike animation, like getting on the bike?
Oh, yeah.
That leaked and it turned out to be genuine. Well, we had an idea. We said, let's post a video. My buddy, he does a lot of mountain biking, so he got his bike out and he pretended to escape 6 stars from the police while getting on the bike, and he literally showed, put on the helmet, put on the jacket, slowly get on the bike, go like this, look both ways before you start pedaling the bike to get away from the cops, And then he went away, and it took like a minute and a half. Of course, it didn't get a lot of views, but we dramatized something that no one else did that. Like, that's original stuff. Like, we dramatized. It will take literally a minute and a half to get on. Like, and if you look at the animation leak that came out, do you see how slow it is? Like, getting on the e-bike.
Oh, man.
Like, I already know the animations are slow. And here's one thing that's really interesting. You know, remember the pre-alpha leaks where it showed Lucia at the diner?
Where they were doing the hold-up? Yep.
That's total BS, the way she's moving. She's not going to move like that fast, like full speed. It was like full speed, like normal on the street. There's no way, bro. There's no way. And you know what I'm going to do? We need to go to that exact diner in the game. We need to go right to that spot from the pre-alpha, and we need to see, do I have to be in a mission, or can I just go in there and, you know?
Yeah, because in the first Saints Row, you could just do whatever. I mean, man, I don't understand how they defend this stuff. Because these other games do not have this censorship. They don't have it in Saints Row. They don't have it in Watch Dogs. They don't have it in Sleeping Dogs. You can just do whatever. It doesn't matter. But all of a sudden, you know, this billion-dollar game's got to censor it because, well, now there's too many eyeballs on our game. That's really what they've done. I mean, they had to remove characters from GTA 5 that were deemed sensitive. They removed certain flags that were offensive. Bro, it's GTA. What are you guys doing? Like they didn't anticipate this many viewers to go through the game and actually see things that they thought were funny and thought, oh, it's not going to, you know, we don't care. Well, they do care now because they have to. It's going to affect the bottom dollar. They can't rock the boat anymore. So this is GTA by GTA name, and that's about it. I mean, you're going to get the action bay, the Michael Bay action and that crime stuff, but it's going to be, you know, normified. Really.
Yeah, and the other thing too is it's like we've said this before, and you've said it a lot. This is not the same Rockstar.
Oh hell no.
No. This is a new crew, and even the way that they behaved, I was disgusted by the fact that you're telling. And it's funny how we literally I put out a video on September 6th that said, November 6th, I promise you, Sam will tweet a delay. Like I literally said it word for word. Like we were the only people saying it exact. November 6th comes, but here's what disgusted me. What are you doing putting out a tweet at 4 o'clock? 30 minutes before the call, and they used a shitty PNG file. Did you see the logo? No. Like we actually downloaded it and looked at that PNG file. It was like 200 something DPI. It was like garbage image file. That is when is Rockstar? I mean, Rockstar has a reputation, but everything collapsed because why would you have a rushed tweet right before the call? And Strauss Zelnick is sweating bullets on the stage, like trying to explain that, you know, would that bother you? Like if you were the boss or you were if you were on the board of Take-Two, wouldn't you be disgusted by Sam Houser? Like, what are you doing, bro?
Right. Well, it makes him look like an idiot if they're going to come, you know, they just rush to the freaking, it's insane.
And I know that Sam and Strauss talk or whatever, but don't you think that Sam would have told him way in advance, like, hey, man, this isn't going to work out. Like, this game's not coming out in May. We're going to push it back.
I don't even think they know what the fuck's going on. I mean, really, honestly, I think it's that big of a fucking wreck.
And maybe they don't because it just – I know that they had to tweet before the investor call, but it's like waiting 30 minutes before the call starts. Because, dude, I was in Zoom. I was on the Zoom waiting list.
Dude.
I was waiting. That day I was going to stream because I told my people, I said, guys, I promise you they're tweeting tomorrow. Like the night before I streamed, I said, I'm going to be on live. I promise you it's going to happen. Sure enough, like my jaw fell off in shock because of what happened. I was literally in the Zoom call. Like waiting with the waiting hold music, and then I just never forget. I looked at my phone, and I think you were streaming that day, right?
Yeah, I think
yeah, and it said delayed, and the bottom just fell out. But the way that they didn't even give us a trailer or a screenshot, that's another.
We've gotten nothing new since what fucking May of last year or whenever the first delay was.
It's been almost 250 days, not a shred of an update.
Yeah, we thought, well, they got to update the website. There might be new art and stuff like that. Nothing. They just put the fucking new date on it and called it a day.
Yeah, it just doesn't sit well with me. And my thing is, I want it to come out in November, and I hope that it does. But my issue is, what confidence
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if they delay it again, like, who's going to look at this and say, wow, I'm excited? Like, I mean, honestly, it's like, yeah, everyone will be when it literally comes out, whatever that is. But, bro, you can't keep pushing it back and expecting people, because, I mean, unless they have something cooked up and they're going to throw it out alongside, but even that's just, like, ridiculous. Like, oh, you've delayed it again? Who cares? I don't need to see trailer 3. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people online. They're like, "Oh my gosh, they need to get crunch culture back at Rockstar Studios." And I'm like, guys, we broke the news when in Scotland we found out that they were working 12-hour shifts. That's because we taught like remember I told you there's over an hour of footage. We're never releasing that. We're never like you guys are never gonna see that footage ever.
Yeah,
it's in a thumb drive.
They tear you apart.
I know they would because we have over an hour of footage and we exposed the fact that these guys are working 12 plus hours a day. Okay. They've been in crunch culture and they still can't get this done. And the thing too that bugged me was you announced this game in 2023.
Oh,
can you know what's crazy? Think about how quickly time has passed.
yeah.
Like it feels like just yesterday we were excited about releasing trailer 1, but now it's like 2 years later, over 2 years.
There's nothing. And they compare it to the Elder Scrolls, but I say, well, this is different, way different than the Elder Scrolls, because all the Elder Scrolls was just a fucking title card teaser. They didn't give any specific windows. They didn't say like it's coming then and whatever the hell. They just said they're working on it, and it's just like, well, now it's on you guys. If you're mad that Elder Scrolls 6 isn't out, that's literally on you. They didn't set expectations in terms of when to expect it, right? All they said was that they're working on it. Here's the graphic. If you guys are mentally ill, which of course you probably are, well, then that's on you. But this is a whole different ballgame. They've been giving us expectations every single time. They said coming in 2025 and 2023, and then they said May 26, 2026, and now it's November 19, 2026. So they're continuing to put on those expectations, and that's why people are getting mad, because it's like, we know when to expect this game. We know when we think it's when they said it's coming out, and they're not hitting those dates.
Yeah, and the big thing is a lot of people think it's like that Titanic meme. I've been waiting 84 years.
Oh,
like, no,
shit.
It's like, hold up a minute. Yeah, you've been waiting. Yeah, for real. Wake up, Jack.
For real, like, dude, holy shit! Like, I can't sit there and look at that. Can you imagine doing your show with this chat?
And guys, you need to step up your game, and let me explain, because you're on world class. You're on the world class show. You guys got to get crazy, because when I do a stream, I can't keep up with the chat. I have 10 mods.
It gets nuts. It gets nuts, and they react to stuff too. If you said Cale Hampton's trash, they go to 5 commenters saying you're wrong, and they get crazy.
And the other thing too is when we're on our stream, we're gonna sit there and we sing the song. People go crazy. We start singing like the Inhale and the Teenage Dirtbag. Like they love that shit. Like we have a lot of fun doing those things, and people, I don't know, it's like there's a bunch of stale old dinosaurs over here that just need to get that stick out of their butt.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. We can't have this low energy, and I mean, if the game does release November 19th, we can't be, if we do stream the game on November 19th when it releases, as far as we know right now, motherfucking ass, we can't be having this low energy. I mean, we can't afford to have low energy in here. The chat needs to be moving at 100%.
And the chat, you should be getting excited, because it appears that, it does appear that my co-host might be in the chat messing around, and hey, he's the guy that broke the news with the devs. So you guys got two special guests. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. They need to get energized, because this is the best content that they're going to find. I mean, this has been great. This is good stuff.
Yeah, they just can't handle it. It's unreal. Who let the simpleton out of the asylum, by the way?
Yeah, and that's another thing too. I can't understand the people that obsess over Arthur Morgan, like that actor dude. For Arthur's like John Marston is a way better character in every freaking way.
Oh man, I remember playing Red Dead 2 when it came out in 2018, and I sat there and said, this voice acting is kind of lazy. It's just like he's mumbling things, and it's nothing like John Marston. John Marston's got that grit to his voice, like way better casting for John Marston.
It felt very fake, like they were making a mockery of the timepiece, because I remember I picked up Red Dead 2 day one. I went to the store, I picked it up, I plugged it in, and I was very excited. I said, man, if this is like Red Dead 1, oh man, we're going to be in for a great game because Red Dead 1, that online is insane. It's so much fun. And I was so excited. I mean, I was so hyped. I put the game in. It starts off with the blizzard. I said, well, it looks great at first. I was like, wow, the graphics look amazing. I was like that SpongeBob meme or that Squidward meme where he smiles at first and then his frown gets worse and worse and worse. About 45 minutes in, once I got out of the snow, I thought, oh my God. This is, I mean, it was that bad. And when we got to the balloon, remember the hot air balloon? I was going to shut it off.
God.
It was bad.
It's a fantasy game. A fucking hot air balloon, by the way. Like, dude.
And the fantasy is doing chores. That's the fantasy. It's like, this is a fantasy game where you do chores and you feed animals. And the RDR2 camp, that really makes me mad because I know that mechanic. Like the Rusty Anchor Bar that's in where Brian hangs out, that is a camp location.
Yep.
There is no violence that will be happening at that location.
Slow walking. You can't go into the inventory. It's just, that's all it is. It's like going into the saloon in Valentine.
And I also think, too, that those leaks that were confirmed by Rockstar that are true, the one about the relationship meter, that was one of the rumors, that, to me, is going to ruin the game. Can you imagine a meter where, like, you didn't take Lucia out to go to a movie? You didn't take her bowling? Sarah in Starfield, she's going to be like this. Just Lord. What are you doing, Jason? You don't pay attention to me. Like, that's literally what the game is going to be like as a drama fest.
Well, that's what they want because they're not going to get Lucy in real life, so they want to have the virtual girlfriend. It's an incel game.
And I know a lot of people are buying this game for Lucia. I've seen people in the comments, they're like, I'm getting this just for Lucia.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because that's what, yeah. I mean, you know, they want to live their life in Vice City as Jason. They think they can be cool like Jason with the six-pack and all that stuff because you see him with the shirt off in the second trailer. And they're just in love. They're secretly in the closet. And then they say, well, we can get Lucia as a girlfriend, and you can have sex in a game, and you can go to all these dates and all this stuff. I mean, it's just a substitute for incels for never getting out and doing anything.
Yeah, because like they see him, he's like, wow, that guy's on a jet ski. That guy's lifting weights. That guy's at the beach.
That could be them, but of course they're not going to commit to that. They're not going to put the time in to get that body, so they'll do it in the game. Yeah. That's all it is. It's an incel game.
And when you put me on the screen, there were some people in the chat that were being a little bit too sweet on me. They were being a little extra sweet, and I said, you know, I don't know, but some of them were good folks. I've seen them in here, but a couple of them I didn't recognize. And I said, well, if you guys, unless you're trolling, if you're buying that game for Jason and Lucy, because they might be buying it for Jason, you know, depending on which way they go.
Oh yeah, they got the best of both worlds. They got Lucia's big dumper, and then they got Jason's six pack.
My God, like
it's over.
And I still can't believe that former Rockstar employee, he got an article in Dexerto last week, the animator, because of he did a whole stream about he literally explained how they animate jiggle physics.
Oh my God!
I mean, and dude, his numbers are so bad. I get way more viewers than him. He literally worked on GTA 5, and I get more viewers than he does every day. He could never.
You know what's sad is that these people that worked on this GTA 5 and this Red Dead stuff, they're all milking the situation. Like, holy shit! Like back in the day, you would never hear from Rockstar people, even former devs. Like they would stay quiet. Now everyone's on the internet doing podcasts. They're doing fucking interview. All these actors, the GTA 5 guys. Oh, they're milking this even the Trevor guy's back doing it. You know, he hates the game. He never played that shit. But he gonna fucking milk that one last time because why not get a couple of bucks before this shit's irrelevant forever? You know what I mean?
He needs to get the bills paid, and but the worst of all is Ned Luke. I can't stand that clown. Ned Luke just needs to shut the hell up.
It's funny because he was quiet for how many years? Like what, 10 years before he started flapping gums online?
Well, he knows. He knows that the second the game drops. I mean, of course. Remember when they said that in trailer 2, they were like, "That's Michael's boat." In the trailer, like in the first.
Well, they had to bring Michael back for that online, and it's so bad. Like the acting's so bad. He barely even.
And the AI, there's AI, like assistance in the mansion update. That is literally GTA 6. They're gonna port over. I mean, it's gonna be a mess. And One thing that disgusts me is you look at trailer 2. Remember, like the raccoons jumping down from the trash cans,
Oh, that ain't yeah.
and like that's not gonna be in the game. Come on, guys.
I know.
Because-
And when you compare it to the final game when it comes out, we're going to see a big downgrade, and they're going to defend it. They'll say, well, that's what they always do. They always defend that stuff.
Oh man, yeah, and you know what? I can't wait. Not going to give anything away, but I can't wait this year. The things that might be cooking. If you thought, like I said, you thought Scotland broke the internet, just wait. Just wait, because we've got some stuff that's just gonna really. I mean, if you go to the official GTA 6 Reddit, the subreddit, and you put in our username, they will ban you. Like it's auto ban. Like there was a mod on there that said if you talk about these guys, you're banned.
Oh man.
Like but we might have some things cooking that are going to be a lot of fun, and it's just going to be insane. I think the timing will be good, whether or not it gets delayed again. But bottom line is, you're not going to get an update unless something crazy happens. I would say, about 120 days or so, we're going to have to wait. And I don't know, what do we shill in between then? What do we do?
Yeah, it's a ghost. Well, Resident Evil, but I mean,
Yeah.
that's about it. I mean, and even
Why did they
that-
make Leon like Bruce Lee? Like Leon can't, like
Lord.
dudes like flying around like Bruce Lee. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah, and he's supposed to be older, by the way. Like, dude, I thought they were going to go down the Red Dead 2 route where he's like slow moving, kind of like a tank, and they could have had different, unique, interesting mechanics with that. And it was a slower Leon and stuff like that. But it's the fucking Harry Holmes show today. Like, Jesus, who is this guy?
Harry Holmes he's hitting the
It's
trigger.
the Harry Holmes show.
576
He's hitting the trigger.
super chatted £5. Michael in
Yeah,
GTA 5
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean,
DLCs, the
you know
biggest
what?
joke
I think
Rockstar have lost
that
their
it might be
damn
time
minds up
to
in
fire up the
Scotland.
old Sid Meier's Pirates.
Oh, Lord. Hey, where's that guy at? Sid Meier's Pirates, by the way. Can you imagine playing that? Like, oh, my God.
I know you love Black Flag. I saw you play that. You
Oh,
really
that
love
was
that game.
horrible. That was a snooze fest.
Oh man.
Well, that throwing money mechanic was actually funny because they would all flock to it. You should be able to do that in GTA 6. That'd be cool.
that was a lot of NPCs on the map. Like when
That's
you got
right,
them all over
there
there,
was.
that was crazy.
That was a fucking cross-gen game too, fucking PS3 and 360 game. But that remake, they said that's on the horizon. Well, they better get it out before GTA 6, and that's another thing too. It's like when this game does come out, whenever that is, whether it be November or sometime in 2027. I mean, literally every game is going to struggle. Like Arc Raiders, that game will be a ghost town, dude.
Yeah, we haven't even touched on that. I mean, I know we played it. I played on stream with you a few times, and I played it obviously a lot on my own. Like Arc Raiders, I think that visually it looks good and it's a fun idea, but it is getting stale because they need to go ahead and show me a roadmap, right? Like show me a 2026 vision. But like basically, I was playing the other day and I was like, what are we doing here? We're opening up boxes like a slot machine. You're just waiting for the little cubes to open up, and you're just collecting stuff and you're losing stuff and you're crafting stuff, and it's like there needs to be, like, as much as I love picking candleberries, got to get my candleberries in the game. Like we need more. And I mean, it is. I will say the one entertaining thing is like screwing around and trolling people in there is interesting, but you can only do that so much. Right? Like when people are like, don't shoot, don't shoot,
Oh,
don't
Lord.
shoot.
It's bad.
But why did it get so friendly? What happened when that game came out that the community was like, this isn't PvP? And I'm like, yeah,
well,
it is.
that's because they turned it into a friendship simulator. I mean, they're so lowly and I mean they're just total losers. I just saw the cringiest clip of the game. They're all someone's got the fucking flute, someone's got the guitar banjo thing, and it's so. I literally tweeted it. I said this is depressing. Like it actually is depressing because when you look at it, it's like they could be doing that in real life. Now the internet brings people together because they can't be together, because people are far away and distance and stuff like that. But it's just like, bro, when you're substituting your entire existence on this planet, you only get one fucking shot. And motherfucking ass, you're going to sit on the internet for fucking decades, doing nothing, by the way, not making content, not producing anything, just like doing nothing and substituting your life with these virtual game worlds. Like, I think it is seriously a mental illness. Like, I really do. I see it as that. I said, well, why would I want to play basketball unless we absolutely had to in the virtual world when we could do it in real life? Real life's going to be way more fun. We're going to lose some weight. We're going to burn some calories. it's eye-to-eye, face-to-face experience. That's way better. But they would rather play it in the virtual world, in their little safe space, put that virtual fucking ball in the virtual fucking... Oh, my God.
Well,
it's just...
The basketball thing, that would be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Man.
I mean, that would be awesome because
Invite
you
City.
guys...
And they're adding it to the game. There's going to be basketball in GTA 6, and
Yeah.
like, I mean, if the basketball is good in GTA 6, it might cannibalize NBA 2K sales. I mean,
Well,
obviously,
they need to. 2K is so it's so bad. I mean, it's. I used to play like a long time ago. I used to play some of the older 2Ks.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day, and they were fun. Like I liked creating a player and doing all that stuff, but you can't do that now.
Oh.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
do it. It's terrible.
yeah. We tried to play the online. It's literally just beyond bad. I mean, the play now and stuff, that's fine, but motherfucking ass, it's bad.
Yeah, and I think too, like you said, people would rather do it virtually, but why wouldn't you want to go out and smell the fresh air and play a game?
That's what I'm saying. Like, pick a motherfucking ball and go put it in the hoop. Like,
It's not about being LeBron James. I mean,
Right.
it's about having fun. I mean, not everyone can dunk a ball like I can.
Oh man.
But no, for real though, like it's fun to enjoy it and do something good for yourself and play. But they don't even think that doesn't even cross their mind. But imagine like being a guy like in your 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever. You work 8 hours a day. You come home to get your butt beat on Arc Raiders for like 2 hours, and then you log off. I'm like, that's your existence,
Oh.
you know. And then they go on Reddit and cry about it in the
Oh.
morning. Like, you know, it's not good. It's not healthy. It's not healthy.
Oh hell no. Could you imagine coming home from work and playing that? Like, why would I ever turn that on? Like, that's more work on top of what we just did in the real world. Like, I don't understand. We want a game where we can put it on and have fun, like Wii Sports. Because Wii Sports is not only going to be fun, but it's going to get you moving a little bit, you know. And that's, of course, what the gamers didn't want. They hated that motion control era because it meant that they had to waggle their fat arm on the fucking couch. And they wanted the conservative, traditional controller like fucking Super Nintendo from 1989, man. Yeah, we want fucking less innovation in our gaming experiences. So they ditched everything. The Kinect, the Wii, the motherfucking PlayStation Move, all of it gone out the window. Even the Switch 1 features, some of those didn't carry over to the Switch 2. All of it's just done. Now it's the same old crap, because that's what the gamers want. They want to sit in their basement and do nothing all day. Well, I'm telling you, it ain't going to pay off because look at this. And we move around, okay? We move around and look at what we got right here. We got the big belly. So I can't imagine what these people have because we're talking 40 flaps. It's over.
Yeah, and you know, somebody Blur just reminded me of, remember that we played live and the guy was like, "Excuse me, sir, what's your Embark ID? What is your Embark ID?"
Well,
I'm like,
they take it seriously. When I
do.
I was on the front page of the Arc Raiders Reddit, they said this is what a rat looks like. And it's like, are you fucking serious? And they said, what a piece of shit. You know, how dare you troll other players? You know, you're just a piece of shit in real life if you do that. And it's just like, bro, it's a fucking fantasy game. It's a video game. It's fiction. You guys said video games do not cause violence, yet you're attributing what someone does in a video game to their real life fucking personality. That's mental illness is what that is. So what you're saying is that Jack Thompson was right. It's time to apologize. They're woke. I mean, they're literally saying that they're saying Mortal Kombat back in the day, you were against that. You were like, oh yeah, you know, Mortal Kombat, you know, the little Johnny plays Mortal Kombat and all that blood and that gore. That's not healthy, right? But now you're a part of that same club because that's what you guys have done. I mean, I'm out of breath talking about it. They can't handle it.
They really can't. And I'll say this too. Gosh, it really is that bad, man. We actually, you know what? We might have to get if we could get Dr. Yeah,
we gotta get Dr. Phil, dude. I'm telling you, bro.
Because it would help make sense of things. I mean, I think about look, you talk about Arc Raiders. I think Arc Raiders for what it is, for a $40 game, it is a good game.
Oh yeah. I mean the game's good, but the community is just they're actually toxic.
They ruined it. The player base ruined the game. Not Arc Raiders itself was
if
fine.
I could go into Arc Raiders and play with bots and tune my difficulty and say, you know, have them it's a free for all, so you're gonna take the game seriously. One shot and you're done, and you lose your shit. we'll play that mode. I'm never playing online again. I don't need to play with other people.
And I think too that what they need to do is get the cheaters under control. That's one thing. But
Well,
on the
they were too busy fucking doing holiday break.
Oh,
You can't do vacation. You can't do vacation. If you make a game and it's a big hit, it's a massive success, and you didn't anticipate this, you have to lock in. And you say, we're cutting the vacation short this year because we have this level of success that we're never going to have again, by the way. When GTA 6 comes out, it's over. I mean, it doesn't matter what game it is. No one else is playing any of these games. That's why Halloween, the video game, when that comes out in September, that has a shelf life of 3 months. And that's it. 3 months, they're going to get probably close to 1 million players, if not more. And motherfucking ass, that's it. Because GTA 6 comes out, and they can just play as Michael Myers in Vice City. They can put a motherfucking Halloween mask on, and that's it.
what if GTA 6 comes out right the day it drops? Could you imagine the look of the people who are playing Arc Raiders the day of launch? GTA 6 has launched, and there's people in Arc Raiders playing it. That you can't possibly be picking that game over the day GTA 6 launched. That just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Well,
but I do. Go ahead.
Can you imagine the people that can't afford to buy GTA 6 and they're stuck in GTA 5 online? Oh my God, that's gotta suck.
Yeah, that is going to be tough. And we did a video a while back where we said what do we say? GTA 6, the true cost of GTA 6, if you're like a normie that doesn't game at all right now, it's going to be over $1,000.
It's over $1,000 I mean, seriously, if you have a PS4 right now, or you're on Xbox Series, well, I guess if you're on Series, you can get it. But if you're on the old gen consoles and you don't have anything, even if you have a PC, it's not coming to PC. So you're going to have to get a new console, and 60 frames is apparently exclusive to the PlayStation 5 Pro, according to the rumors. So you're going to want that, and then you're going to want a television to give you the best of what that can produce. An OLED television, those are expensive as fuck. That's already $1,000 right there, if not more, for an OLED television. So you're already, it's going to be over $1,500.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, right, we've got a $650 because they missed out, right? The $650 PlayStation 5
Oh, they missed
Pro.
out on that. They literally wouldn't listen. I said, the scalpers, they should have already done it. They should have bought them at the low price, and then they can flip them for 2 or 3 times the amount November 19th and going forward. You're not, especially with the hardware prices and the hardware shortages, the memory shortages, this was a golden opportunity. And they missed out on such a massive opportunity. But I guarantee there's a few scalpers that thought ahead and thought, well, these are $649 now. You buy as many as possible.
Remember I told you I got those pros for $500 with the Target deal.
Look at that. And now now the standard price is what, $749, and it's probably going to go back up. I mean, there might be another sale in the summer, but that'll be the last time, because GTA.
So you've got $750 for the console, plus you got to have that DualSense Edge. Have that DualSense Edge controller. So you get that. You got to have a headset. So that's 3 things. You got to have a PlayStation card. So you can get online or whatever eventually, because they're going to want to get online. So that's 4 things. You mentioned the TV. If you want a true, a really good OLED that has 120 hertz, 144 hertz,
man.
like HDMI 2.1.
I
have. So here's the thing. The LG C series.
Oh.
I have one of those. I have a not the newer one, but I have a C2 or something. That's a great TV. I'm can't wait to experience the game on the C2. But those are not cheap. The new, the C5s, they're $2,500.
Dude, it is over.
What the fuck?
So you're going to at least be spending, I would say, at least $1,500 to $2,500.
Adam Theory says he bought 2 PlayStation 5 Pros for $650, and he's going to sell them later. What a Chad. He going to make some big money.
Adam Thyroid is a genius, bro.
He's gonna make some big money, because they're going to be sold out next year. I know that's hard to understand right now, and they don't care. They said it's a boring conversation, but my God, if any other YouTuber came out and they had big subscribers, you'd be listening, wouldn't you? It's crazy.
Yeah, that's true. And they're not. They're worried about the schools closing. You need to be worried about the PS5 Pro not being available.
The schools are going to close by. How does that even make sense? I don't understand. Are they saying that the schools are going to close because none of the students are going to show up, so that therefore the teachers have to go home? Like, dude, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah, and the thing is, like, they act like, I think people, like, the people in the gaming bubble, they think that the entire world is holding its breath for GTA 6.
They do.
And they're not. They're not.
No one even knows about it. You can go on the street right now and ask 100 people, and I bet you would even get maybe at max 10 or 15 that would know about it. It would be low, the number.
And I would argue that right now, at the current state that we're at before GTA 6 comes out, if you went to the same point in time before GTA 5, like the amount of days before release, I guarantee you more people knew about that back then than they do now about GTA 6, because I don't know what's going on with the marketing team, but they don't exist. They haven't marketed anything. They've given us 2 trailers that are, smokescreen shams, but where are the posters? Where's the excitement? Where's the...
Well, and that's the thing, too. They have to get that shit going. Like, they have to do that months and months and months beforehand. I mean, they can't just do that this last minute. They got to get shit on billboards. They got to paint the walls for, in LA and all that crap, where they have the GTA 6 mural. It's crazy.
And you think these kids, these people actually think that little Johnny is going to say, "Mom, I need to stay home from school for a week because I need to go play GTA 6."
Oh, hell no.
No.
We ain't doing that. You can't let little Johnny play the game.
And even if you did, it's going to be on the weekend. You get your butt to school. Like, I couldn't even imagine years ago when I was a kid, if I had said, you know what, I really want to play GTA 4. I need to be out of school because the game just came out. I need to be out of school for a few days. I would have said, get your ass to class.
Yeah.
You're not going to be playing no damn game during the week. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. Like, they just doesn't. And you think school teachers are going to be like, I cannot wait to play GTA 6. No! These elementary school teachers aren't playing this crap. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. What do you think about that isolation chamber idea?
Oh yeah, where you're basically you're locked in. What is it, a week before release or
where
something?
We completely avoid, like maybe like a month or so before, like things start really leaking, because that's probably what would happen. Especially if there's a physical copy of the game, it's going to leak. The whole game will leak 2 weeks before it comes out.
If you did an experiment, like you say, you were in an isolation chamber a week prior, and then a week after, like 2 straight weeks.
We don't look at any reviews. We don't look at any reactions. And we come out of the isolation chamber, and we just, I don't know. It would just be because you're not going in with knowing what everyone else thinks about it. You're not going in knowing anything about the reviews, knowing anything about leaks, knowing anything about. I don't know. I think it would be crazy.
Well, I'll do you one even better. Imagine this: you're in the chamber for 2 weeks, but after the 2 weeks are up, you sit there and you're on live stream, and you are given a phone on TikTok on the For You page. You're given a phone a week in, and you're just supposed to scroll. And it's all GTA 6 content. Like, let's just say you're crazy about. And could you imagine your brain, like, after you've waited all this time and now you're seeing all this a week later? I mean, how would even? I'm really curious somebody's reaction, like someone who's really into the game and they are totally locked out and they just scroll and see all the clips that people are posting of the game. Or even better, if you don't want to do that, like, even if you just said, I'm going to boot up the game, I'm going to wait a whole week, not going to listen to what anybody says, I'm going to boot up the game, and I'm going to play. I mean, but it would be interesting to see if you didn't see anything and then you played it and then you went online after you beat it just to see
you
people's
wait.
opinion.
Yep. You wait, because I mean, you would assume they would say it's the best thing ever, but I mean, we don't know. You know what I mean?
What if not in terms of sales, but what if the game was so bad, it was so ass
that it's over? It's done. It's done. It's over.
I'm just curious if everybody freaked out. Like, what if the internet really turned on it? That's possible. The internet could really. Because if you notice, the internet's already turned against Rockstar. Like, everyone wants it to get delayed, like 2027.
Oh yeah, they
love
that. They love that hate fantasy.
Yeah.
And as soon as the price officially gets announced, they'll start bitching about. Even if it's only $80, they'll start bitching about that too. Like, how dare Rockstar charge us $80? We waited fucking 13 years for this game. I mean, they'll literally bitch about anything.
I don't care if it was $200. Honestly, I think
it'll be worth it. You make that back in one day with content creation for this game. I mean, they're literally giving you the golden ticket to potentially take whatever you're doing and make something out of it. I mean, everyone is streaming that game as soon as it drops. Everyone is making content. The whole internet will be literally just GTA 6. There will be no one doing anything else. And if anyone is doing anything else, they're not getting any fucking views.
No, they're not. And like for us, we're using this as a vehicle. I mean, we have much bigger, ideas and plans beyond GTA 6. We have a lot of things that we're trying to do in the future.
Yeah.
But we can't. It's like you could have great content, right? But if nobody knows who you are, or you don't have the follower base, it could be the funniest shit ever, but it doesn't matter because no one will ever see it.
Exactly.
That's what our challenge has been. But with GTA 6, that's our vehicle. And we've already established some credibility and gotten out there, and we're going to use this to get there. But in my mind, I'm thinking if you abandon the story and you're the first person to do certain things, can you imagine you could post 10 shorts or 10 TikTok clips, and it's like you're the first to do all this stuff? There'll be a million here, 2 million here.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It will be.
So $200 for the game. I mean, that's a fucking steal. I mean, it really is, because every video could be potentially a massive hit. I mean, imagine if you're the first one to upload the ending. Like, that's going to get fucking millions and millions and millions of views. The first person to upload the ending.
It will, and even that too. Like if you've built a base, and you're, especially in the TikTok space, it's really interesting with the streaming because I feel like they're way behind on production quality. They don't like the way I set it up is they're not doing it that way. So when we're already there and you're posting clips and streaming the game, and the way the GIFs, people are active on there. They're spamming. Like last night, this dude kept sending galaxies out the ass. It was crazy.
Yeah, they get crazy on there.
Sometimes but it's weird sometimes. Like some days you'll go on there and there'll be like 30 people and no one talks. It's rare. But then some days, there'll be 150 or whatever and they're going crazy. But it's unlike YouTube, like you talk about, it is dead. Like the chat's got to wake up.
Yeah, because I remember I did 2 dance streams before they were banning TikTok. I said, well, if they're going to ban it and we can't go back on this app, who cares? So I did 2 dance streams just to see, and it was like 400 viewers, and I said it was this fucking pepper yucky dance, and I didn't tell the YouTube audience, but they found it anyway. Of course they did, because they're losers. But and that was a test too to see who would find it, because it's like, well, where are you guys coming from? Because I didn't share it anywhere, but. We did the dance, and the chat was moving so fast we couldn't see it, and then we just reacted to the GIFs. It was actually a lot of fun. Plus, we'd lose weight like that, but I don't know if it would hit that. I don't know if it would be as successful. That was before the ban.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think over there they do like the singing and acting silly.
Yeah, they like different. Yeah, you can't do this. I mean, it'd be harder to do this type of show with the.
Yeah, and that's why, like, when we do it, like we talk and stuff and do our thing, but you have to mix in, like, and you give people the goals. Like, if you get to a certain or whatever, you can, it's more interactive. But I think the people over there, they don't have a stick up their butt. You know what I mean? Like, they actually want to laugh and have a good time.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
yeah. Well, they'll actually like react back to what you're saying too. So it's easier to do the show.
Yeah, because you know how it is. Like, you can't talk to. You can't talk to a brick wall for 2 hours. Like,
yeah, I know it's tiring.
But like the work you've done, like if we tried to go at it just on YouTube, it would not be possible.
Oh, hell no.
To like what you've done, because we had to start from there, because you can't stream every week for 2 hours to one viewer. You can only do that for so long, because it just because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to be entertaining and to do all the work on the back end. Because do these people think that we all just have like 10? Do they think that you or me just have 10 staff members behind the scenes? Just like,
I don't know. I think they think you just press one little button and that's it. And I mean, I guess it technically could be that easy, but
yeah, they have that assumption, but that's not the case,
right?
At all.
Well, because they've never tried it. They from the outside it looks like it's easy. Oh, I could do this. You sit around and play video games all day and make money, and it's like, well, yeah, but look at the time that you had to you had to work years and years and years to get it to that point. Like, you had to invest time into doing it consistently for years and years and years to just get 100+ viewers. I mean, and no one's going to want to commit to that. So it's just like, people can hate on people, but it's like no one just started and became fucking big overnight. And if they did, they fell off quick. So it's just like, it's a constant fucking thing.
And you got to have thick skin, because when people start out on this kind of journey and stuff, you don't realize that the first, year, 2 years, or the first few months, you're going to get nothing but crapped on by everybody from every corner of the earth is going to crap on everything that you do, because that's what the internet does. But you have to just fight through that, and eventually you'll find interesting people that, actually, screw with, what you're doing, and they enjoy the content, but you like it's rough at the beginning, and obviously we're pretty fresh and early on in this journey, but
Yeah,
it's
a never-ending process. It's a never-ending process.
Yeah. But hey, I mean, you're doing more work than anybody over at Rockstar apparently, because I guess they're still playing
yeah.
ping
Well,
pong.
I mean, it ain't hard to beat them. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good. Well, I don't know. Are we getting the same energy as last time, or is it a little bit more energy? I mean, the support has been pretty good. I think,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's way better than last time. Last time I
Yeah.
think there was like 2 people that came through, and it was just like
Yeah.
they couldn't handle it. Well, the chat, you got to get this chat moving in here. I mean, we had the Dirt Iron Maiden Iron Maiden ticket song, Teenage Dirtbag.
no.
Oh my God.
Oh no. Yeah, that was good stuff. I'm sure you might have to clip that. You may need to use that for some.
Upon Fee says the internet will turn on a dime if it's just if the right influencers turn on it. These people don't have independent thought. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
And it only takes a couple of people. It's funny, like I've noticed something really interesting. The guy that wears the COVID mask, the stream squad GTA 6, that loser. People like him, and people like TGG or whatever. It's funny. Game Roll tweets something, and everybody parrots. Like all the GTA 6 people,
God.
like it's all a parrot game. And it's funny that he got really mad the other day because he's like, "Stop listening to Jason Schreier. He doesn't know anything." Like he was so mad, and I'm like, "Bro, Tom Henderson is a fake, and you just need to accept that he's getting paid. He's getting paid by Rockstar, and even that piece of garbage synth potato. Oh my God, dude." That guy literally said, "I told you all along it was getting delayed to November." I'm like, "Bro, no, you didn't. You literally deride everything Rockstar has ever said. Like, don't, like, he's such a fake."
Well, yeah. I mean, it's whoever can get the scoop. That's why they were mad at you, because you guys actually did something that no one else literally would do. And it's a jealousy thing. I mean, it's really what it is. It's a Dr. Phil psychology thing where it's just like the economy on the internet is attention. And everyone's fighting for it. And whenever they see someone doing something that is getting more attention than them, they're fucking pissed, even if they don't show it. So that's why they came at you guys and made up all these fake things about what transpired, and they were nasty about it because they were mad that they didn't get the fucking scoop and they didn't get the attention. That's all it is. It's a big game for attention. That's all this is.
And you were the only person that has, a fairly large audience. You were the only person
That I could find that was backing us up and was defending the journalists.
Because they're all professional sellouts. They got sponsors and brand deals and connections with all these other clout chasers, and it's just like they got agencies, and it's just like, oh.
Yeah, and the thing is, and like I said, when people go like, "You guys shouldn't be doing that," well, guess what? 2026, we're probably going to do it again in a different way, in a better way. We have plans to get that level of drama and excitement. And the thing is, with nothing that we're planning to do or have done is wrong. It's just you didn't like that. Like they literally defended the employees throwing eggs at the windows.
Oh, it was okay. It was okay for that, but asking a question in public, by the way. They acted like your buddy fucking broke into the Rockstar headquarters and fucking, like, I swear, like, it was insane.
Yeah. We knew that it would pick up some steam, but we had no idea that there'd be articles out the wazoo making wild. I mean, how can these media companies call themselves, like, how do they have any shred of legitimacy when you say that a guy broke in and stole the game, like copies of the game from the office? I'm like, that's
insane.
If that actually happened, there would be more,
Right? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Harry Holmes, man, this guy's crazy. He's going
Harry
ahead.
Holmes 4,000
It's the Harry Holmes show.
Super chatted £10. Michael, I know it's hard once you do. That's why more people need to show support for what you do. Thank you, the king.
That's what we're talking about. Well, we're hoping, GTA 6 will be that big moment. I mean, we were there for Cyberpunk, but they didn't last too long on that. I thought we were going to get 100K subs about 6 or so years ago. But they still couldn't figure that out. I had the Cyberpunk early, and it's like, well, if we have GTA 6 a week early, that's going to be, because, I mean, literally, if we had the game, think about this, Michael, if you had the game early, you would literally, I mean, I don't know if you could, but you would, like, I don't know, you would have to stay up. You couldn't sleep. Like,
No, you couldn't.
You'd have to record everything. You'd have to get so many videos. You'd have to just be, oh my God, it would be a 24/7 job that week leading up to where you can put the content out, where it doesn't get taken down, dude. And someone's going to have that opportunity. Some of these guys will pay big money. Like Aiden Ross said, I think he'll pay big money to get the game early. That's what I'm saying. If they put it out on disc, it's going to be a big red flag.
Yeah, I mean, if you had it early, you could go ahead and not only have the ending and other things going on, but you could be the highest point in the game.
Well, because
the
you actually
deepest
you have to play through it, so that's going to take time, and it's a long ass fucking game. So it's like unless you can skip to it somehow and with your hacked PS5 or some bullshit, but we don't know if that's going to be a possibility. But it's just like you're going to have to literally, so you can't even enjoy it. I mean, unless you got the game like 3 weeks early or something, I guess you could maybe settle back a little bit, but it depends on what you want to do, I guess. First person to find the Easter eggs, first person to experiment with this, first person to do this, alternative cutscenes. I mean,
catch an alligator and bring it to the club.
Yeah.
And, like, release it. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Who's going to do that? You know, there's a million other things to try and do. This is going to be fucking insane for creators, for streamers, for video people. I mean, this is literally the fucking Golden Gates opening.
And we've got our own challenges because we're trying to think about how, because obviously we're not going to be getting it early, unfortunately, but we got to think about our challenges.
You might get it early. I mean, bro, if the disc version leaks early, I got a lot of games early. But if they go digital only, I mean, then I guess there won't be a possibility. But
I mean, if there was an opportunity, then that'd be. I mean, even if there's not, I mean, it's just like when the game comes out, it's like we have our own challenge because it's like we have to. Oh look, the cat just made an appearance behind us. They might be able to see the shadow.
Oh, the GTA 6 cat, it's over.
The GTA 6 cat, she's making a shadow.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! They might be able to see that. What was it? Oh yeah. So the game comes out. The challenge is how do we stream it? We've got to stream the game, right? Everyone's going to stream the game, but you got to be farming it. You got to be clip farming like a mofo.
That's what I'm saying. Well, luckily, you're a 2-man band. You can team up there.
That's what we're trying to think about how to get that. But the tough part though is for people like us is like enjoying the game.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what do you do? Like, do you focus on making content and getting all the fucking views and shit, or do you want to sit back and enjoy the game like a gamer? I'm serious. People aren't understanding. It's actually hard. It's like what you have to pick one. I mean, for me anyway, I got to pick one. I can't be sitting around clicking things. Now, if we had someone else that was doing all that work for us, that's a different story. But, and maybe one of the ideas I had was saying, what if we hire like a video guy to go out with a fucking camera and just record the real world? Because everyone's inside playing the game. Is it really going to affect? So you have someone record the day before, kind of just like normal day activities like the traffic at this time, people walking around, stores, stuff like that. You know, just
imagine you get him to go to GameStop.
Yeah.
I just want to see what's going on in there. Like, what's going on in there when the game is out? Like, would it be a reason for it to be open? If there's no physical copy and it's just a digital,
well, if they had a collector's edition, this game is screwed. How do you put this game out? I mean, really, when you think about it, it's like, bro, especially with the PS5 being hacked and that happening. I mean, it's really. I don't know.
I'm not even playing. I'm not playing the story. I'm not streaming the story. I'm not doing that. No, I don't think so. Well, I mean, I'm gonna
the free roam, the free roam.
Yeah, because to me, I want to enjoy. Well, I say enjoy. I want to experience the story, however good or bad it may be. I mean, it would be good. I mean, the reactions, like if it's a really bad story, and I know it's going to be like super, like Teenage Dirtbag, if it's really that bad, dude, then I'll make a reaction video because I don't know what it is, but YouTube, TikTok, they love if your eyeballs are huge. Like the Mr. Beast eyes, and you're just like freaking out. They love that shit.
Oh yeah,
people they. But the thing with YouTube is like to be big on YouTube or any platform. If you gave me a $10 million budget, I could make I could get 100 million views on a video if you gave me a $10 million budget.
Exactly, yeah, that's easy.
But that's the problem. Is Mr. Beast? It's all Mr. Beast because it's all about I've got to it's like I'm gonna drop a Lamborghini 10,000 feet in the air.
And it's like he literally bought his way into success because no one else can do that, right? I mean, it's an exclusive
we can't
thing.
Do
He's got money. He can drop the Lamborghini on like the train versus the Lamborghini or something. I don't know. It's just like, well, of course that's going to get views because no one else can show you that. I mean, you know what I mean? If it
Yeah,
were,
and some of that stuff, the thing that people don't realize is when he goes and visits like the pyramids or some hidden temple, even if you had the money, you can't do that. You have to get permission from the government and special visas and all this stuff. Like he has connections.
oh hell yeah. Well, I mean,
Like,
I would hope, yeah.
You can't just be rich and think you're going to go climb up on top of a pyramid or go down below. Like, it doesn't work like that.
Oh,
so like
yeah.
you can't even do it if you wanted to. So. And I honestly hope he just stays far away from GTA 6. People like him.
Oh.
I hope he just doesn't get anywhere near it, but I'm sure he will. But it's like, imagine like Kai Cenat, for example, if there's basketball in that game, I promise you he will stream 3v3 basketball and he'll have 200,000 viewers.
They could do a basketball tournament within the game, like hop on GTA Online and. Dude, if the basketball is really good, like if it has the physics and stuff like that, there's no need to. Hell, you can just play the basketball mini game for like 8 hours straight.
Well, I mean, personally, I love basketball, so if it's good and that's in the game, I'm doing that. I would stream that all the time. I would stream.
I'm saying that, and that's
it's fun.
That's just one thing. And if this is truly the most immersive GTA game ever, and you got skateboarding, you got surfing, you got everything, all the bells and whistles that are obvious, the fucking metal detector and shit. I mean, dude, these little mini games could be their games in and of itself.
Well, until then, I think that me and we need to go back to San Amsterdam and vibe out. You know? We need to vibe out in San Amsterdam. I mean, that when you stream that game, remember those people that kept following you? They kept finding you, even though you would hide. You would like change your location.
What was it?
Skate?
Yeah, Skate.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Dude, that was weird. How they were doing that.
Yeah, that was
They were-
weird. Freaking weirdos, dude. Oh.
Oh man, that game fell off quick.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a dead game. Well, I knew it was. I mean, these games aren't quality. I mean, Battlefield fell off. The Battlefield fans got mad at you, didn't they? They got fucking pissed.
Whew, yeah, because I had said that I put out a video and said that Battlefield 6 completely flopped, and it would be I put it like day one. I was like, this game is a disaster. I told you the beta was really bad. It had 200,000 views. Like, it went crazy, and then everyone was like dogging me in the comments, and now no one's playing it.
Oh, it's Ghost Town.
Because when we played the beta on stream, it was
Lord.
terrible.
Oh, I already knew that. Yeah, I already knew that. After that, it's just not a good game. It's just there's not enough meat on the bone.
Yeah. Yeah, and now I think that for Battlefield, I don't know what their attempt was. I mean, if they were really trying to take on Warzone, then they should have just copy pasted the model. Or if they didn't want to do that, at least make it. I mean, it's like that to me. I just don't like games that you move like molasses, like you're in a pool of molasses.
Moving
like,
slow as shit.
I don't get it. It's just not gonna keep your attention. If you want to mass market a game, it needs to be fast, functional, easy to pick up and play, right? And that's the model. Maybe they need to hire me. Maybe I need to call Burnt Peanut and say, hey.
Oh my god, dude! Those streamers are probably like. I mean, it's just convenient how all the big streamers are still playing that game, and it's like, is it really bringing in the views, or is it like, do they have an incentive to play it? Like, I don't understand how they can play that game every day for 8 hours. I mean, I guess if they're making big money, but even that is just torture. Like, I've played that since the fucking slam test, and it's like, I had my fun in October and in November, but after that, like, it was just repetitive slop.
Yeah, I mean, you think about that Tatman dude. Like when he was playing, he was like, "This is Battlefield." I'm like,
dude.
Don't even.
He
Yeah,
dropped
don't
that.
even
They
do
dropped that shit so quick. Once the fucking Arc Raiders came out, they
Yeah, that I like. Even if you're one of those streamers, if you're getting paid, it still has to be soul crushing to play it, even if you are getting paid.
Hey, imagine playing Arc Raiders minimum 8 hours every day.
Oh,
I don't care if you're getting paid fucking over $1,000 every day. Like, bro, that is. That's just I couldn't do it.
I mean, you would literally turn into Stephen Hawking in the chair, like if you played Arc Raiders for 8 hours a day.
Oh, I mean, it's just a grind fest. You're literally just grinding.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's a good game for what it was. I think the $40 price point was awesome.
Yeah.
That was smart for them to do that. I think that if they packed the map with a lot more players, like each round, That would be interesting, right? Like there were a lot more players, and they weren't so friendly. If they didn't ruin the game by being
Yep.
friendly, if everyone was just
everyone's too friendly in the game.
because the intense part was like you have a bag full of loot, and everyone's out to get your ass.
Well, that's
like,
what I'm saying. That's the whole point of
Yeah.
it, in my opinion. But apparently, they don't see it that way. That it's just like, well, let's team up, even though there's really no incentive to team up. I mean, I don't. I think they should ban that in solo. You can't team up in Warzone or anything like that. Like when you're playing solo, you're not
Right.
supposed to. That's against the fucking thing, the rules of the game. Because you're cheating. You're essentially cheating. Warzone's every man for himself. Like, last man standing wins. Like, how is that not the same? The last person to leave with a great fucking loot. Well, maybe not last, but, you leave with the loot, you're successful. And it's like, well, these are the challenges that you have to overcome. You got these robots. Okay, we understand that. Player versus enemy. Player versus player. See, there's an unpredictable element there. And as soon as you start attacking, they get mad and woke, and they put you on the Reddit. Like, I don't know. It's fucking stupid.
It's almost like overcoming challenges and stuff. It's like they don't want to do that in real life. So like in a video game, I can't do that. I can't overcome any difficulty or have any setbacks, and that's a them problem. That is a personal issue. And then like, can you imagine like having to cheat on a video game? Just in general, like what, like you're cheating on a video game. It is a digital game that has no bearing on anything in your life, and yet you're cheating on it. Why?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, playing it competitively is just cringe to me. I mean, they say they're athletes and all this crap, and it's like, I understand it takes a lot of work to be on that level, but like, dude, I don't know. I mean, it's. I mean, do you really think like they are not on the same athlete? There's not that you can't. How are you an athlete? You're an e-sport. You literally twiddle your fucking thumb. Like, dude, it's bad.
And I get like the sport of it, like, okay, somebody can be the best in the world at something, whether it's a video game, like that's fine. But like,
Right.
if you have to cheat to do it, it's just like anything else. It's like that takes away. It's like it's not worth it, But yeah, some of these people, it's like they take this just they got the uniform, the vest, they got the shirt on. They're like, I'm a pro gamer on this team, and we're gonna go to this location, have 10 monitors all next to each other with the privacy screens.
Dude, that is insane. I mean, I guess if there's big money on the line, but they said they're on the level of LeBron James or something like that. They're not on the level. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, what the fuck?
And when it comes to that, it's like, yes, being the best in the world at a video game, like, okay, you can say what you want to say, but like from my personal perspective, and we'll talk about basketball, like, yes, that it's not even on the same plane at all, because
no.
I play a couple times a week against a retired pro. Like, this dude played in Europe in the pro leagues for like 20 years, and we work out together a couple times a week. He's good, right? Like, this dude was a freaking pro. Like, and we played. I'll beat him a few times here and there, but to see his skill, like these guys playing these video games, like, they don't understand. You have to play a sport at that level, like LeBron James. You have to have coordination and speed and strength and all this stuff. Like, it's not even, it's just so much. And they think that it's just, he's just big and strong. Like, no. You got to be coordinated.
Oh, hell
You got to have the mental game. You got to be smart as hell to play basketball at that level. Like, they don't get that.
They don't understand it. They couldn't figure that one out. Unreal.
I mean, could you imagine a guy that says I'm a pro raider? I'm a pro raider, and I'm on the level of LeBron James and skill.
Okay. We're shutting it down. That is cringe.
Yeah.
Like, you put 300 hours into a video game that's going to be a ghost town in less than a year. I mean, by this summer, Arc Raiders will be down to 30,000 players. Like, as soon as the Peanut guy leaves the game and all these other streamers, the game is sinking fast. Because Marathon's coming out. People want to jump onto something new. And there's no fucking real roadmap. I mean, now people are hacking the shit out of Arc Raiders. They're cheating. They're doing all these exploits. Now they got to worry about fixing all that up, patching that stuff up until the next one comes along. I mean, you've literally hit a brick wall with this thing.
And even too, like with the Arc Raiders guys, like if they say I'm the best in the world, I'm compared to all these people. I say, okay, I would like you to perform this game in real life. Like, they would.
Yeah.
And I'll say this too, like, talk about the basketball. So the people that played the 2K, the streamers are like, I'm the best in the world. I would challenge any of them. Play me one-on-one in real basketball. And I promise you, I will defeat any and all unless they're like pro athletes that stream the game. That's a different story. But just like the streamers that are the best at 2K, I challenged right now, my official challenge. I challenge you 1v1 to real basketball. You will lose. You will lose. I will destroy you on the court.
They couldn't handle it. They can't handle it.
Because and it's like, yeah, you might be great at 2K, but when you, like you said, when you put 300 to 400 hours into a game, what do you get out of that? That's so, like, what are you? I mean, if you really enjoy the game, that's one thing, but you're not getting anything back.
Right. Yeah. And you put that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense.
Now, if GTA 6 is going to pay us in crypto to do basic stuff, that's a different story. Now, I am curious. Do you think that they would actually do some sort of incentive to get? Because that would get me playing. If you're going to pay me Bitcoin to like do chores in the game,
no,
I'm for that.
They ain't doing that because they already have a fan base of mentally ill people that do it for free. So why would they? Well, you know what I mean? I mean, it's just they want to work at Cluck and Bell and serve but they could go work at KFC in real life. I mean, it's sad. It really is sad. You got to see that Arc Raiders clip I posted. It's the saddest thing I've ever seen. Like all these people. Just like, oh, we're having fun in a video game, and it's like, yeah, but these people are probably 30 fucking plus years old. They're probably 40 plus years old in their basement. They've done nothing. I mean, it's like this sad escape. I don't know. I don't see it as I don't know.
Did you just put one out? Did you put a short out?
Oh, it was on Twitter. Well, you don't use Twitter, do you?
Not really. I mean, I looked through it.
It fell off. Back like a few years ago, it was like I got like 1 million plus views. Like the algorithm was way better back before Elon Musk took it over. Like it was pushing shit out, like the gaming.
Yeah, all I see when I do go on there, all I see is like Jason Schreier, his picture with the suit on.
Oh,
and just like some long like tirade about how we're pissed off at Jason. How could he do this? I'm like, all he did was get some clicks on Spotify and said some stuff about the story mode, and people got really upset. I don't know. It just, but but really though, if you get a job at Clucking Bell in the game, I mean, doing that for 8 hours a day, like,
and the thing is, they take it 100% seriously in these RP servers, like because you can't, you have to do that, otherwise they'll ban you. So they literally, you can't even go in there and troll. They will fucking kick you out of the server. Like, I'm serious. It's like life or death for these people. It's fucking the cringiest shit this is why we got to get Jack Thompson back on the show. Oh, it is not only way worse than what it was when he was fighting against it, but now it's just the video game addiction. It's like, they design these games it's just a whole different thing now. It's online. None of that shit was even online back then, and even if it was primitive. I mean, it's really sad. There needs to be moderation things set in place. There needs to be Face ID verification to buy this game. I'm serious. You have to upload your ID to buy this game or to launch it. I'm not trolling.
It's gonna be soul sucking.
You don't want little Johnny to spend hundreds and hundreds of hours in this game doing violent things that are clapped and applauded for, with photorealistic graphics and photorealistic fucking. Visuals. I mean, honestly, you can't. I grew up with these games when I was a kid, and I turned out okay. Well, you have to understand the games are way more complex. They're way more realistic. They're way more sophisticated now than ever before. The games weren't like they were 20-something years ago. I mean, they're totally different now. And you have this social interaction space with a bunch of unhealthy people that are not in the right headspace, and they just sit on these games all day. And it's like it's just not a pleasant experience.
Well, you definitely can't have little Johnny like getting the game and saying, "I'm going to go into the club scene."
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's just not.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, so that's why they'll have to self-censor the games, so that way they can't even have that option in the thing.
And the role play servers will be dangerous too, because like you're not really not kidding. Like there are some of those where you pretend to be a police officer and you pull somebody.
Oh my god!
And if you don't stop and fill out the ticket and stuff, they'll ban you. They will ban you from the server.
Can you imagine? Like, what are these people doing?
GTA role playing is a mental illness. It really is.
No. I heard in the leaks that Lucia is actually going to be an Uber driver. Like that's her job.
Oh Lord!
Like when she gets out of jail.
I bet you only be able to do that in the mission. That's another thing with these games too, is that they have to change.
Yeah.
Things that you can do in the store, you should be able to do outside. Just like that Far Cry, we played that Far Cry 5. You can go through the haunted house during the mission, and then after the mission's over, all the animatronics shut down, and you can't go through it again. Like what are we doing? Like, it just, that shit pisses me off so much where it's like you're showing me something really cool. I want to experience that again. Well, I got to load up the save if I want to do that. That's stupid. Like, it's ridiculous.
It's like when they show that, it's also disgusting when they show that sports stadium in Vice City, like that arena.
Oh, yeah.
Like, don't play with me because I know that if I get in the game and I can actually, could you imagine walking into that stadium and there's a game going on? There's a sporting
There's no
event.
way. They'd have to have a loading screen. Like, I don't know how would they do it?
Like, that would be amazing, but I know that even if there is, it's going to be a one-time cutscene on a date.
Yeah,
Like, they go to
Maybe
a
story
sport
mission or something, yeah.
Yeah, and they're not going to do that. And it will be great. I mean, if you look at that screenshot.
So why that? In my opinion, that's where it becomes stupid. That's where it becomes an insult to my intelligence. You have the sports arena, and you're building this fake city with the sports team on it, and you're going all in with the graphic design, and you're selling the believability of like, yeah, Vice City's got a basketball team, Vice City's got a football team, blah 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 blah. Okay, so can we go into the arena? Can we go to games? Can we spectate games? I mean, it's just like. I guess if you have an option like that where you can spectate, couldn't you in Bully watch a football game, or was that not a thing? I don't think that was a thing. But in Red Dead 2, the problem with that is that they you can watch the theater and you can watch the show in the theater in Red Dead 2, but it's like eventually they just repeat. Like it's just. Yeah. It's like 4 or 5 different scenes of motion captured. And it's like, well, this is cool the first time around. And then it just becomes, but if you can make it where it's just like Madden, where you can like sit in the seat, you can take Lucia on a date to the basketball game or the football game or something like that. Obviously, you'll be restricted on what you can do. But even that would be better than nothing. I mean, you got to have something in this game. I don't know. They've already ruined it. Take the stadium out of the game. Like, if you can't fulfill these buildings and if you can't have purpose for these buildings, they should not be in the game. And I don't care about set dressing. This is the last GTA for a lot of us. I mean, honestly, because the next one's going to be another 20 years from now, and that's 20 years from now. I mean, you know what I mean?
Oh, 20 years. In 20 years, if I'm still looking at GTA, we got problems.
Oh, exactly. they'll still be on the role play servers, by the way, in 20 years, dude. It's over.
And that's the thing is like they're in the trailer. It shows the guy with the shirt that says manatees on it, like for the sports team. Like they're really putting it in your face, like this is going to be a real thing. That this is part of, and that's a big deal. Like Miami is a huge sports market.
Oh
right?
yeah,
like
Miami Heat.
Huge
Hell
market.
yeah.
So they need to have this in the game in a meaningful way. And like I said, buying a sports team, and imagine if they let you buy it and you could make adjustments, customizations, and do things.
You can be the fucking you can be the fucking coach and shit. Like dude.
That would be,
you 10 out of 10 on that game, wouldn't you? Holy shit.
I mean, like, hey, I'm going to stream and it's going to be me with like I'm going to do an AI picture of me holding a clipboard in the basketball arena, like just pointing, like being the coach. Like that'd be amazing.
That's what I'm saying. I mean that's the level of where this game could be, if they played their cards right. But obviously they're too focused on this Michael Bay action fucking. What was that? What was that Michael Bay movie? I guarantee it's going to be similar to that. There was a Michael Bay movie with like The Rock and some other guys, like a duo movie, and they were like robbers or some shit. I don't fucking know. Bumblebee.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be like that. The problem with it is that those action events and scenes, all that Fast and Furious, action stuff, that's only going to be in the cutscenes, like in the missions. Like you're not going to be able to recreate. Like you think like that bank robbery scene in trailer 2, you're not going to be able to do that in free roam. Set up your own. Like, why can't I just call my buddies and say, hey, let's set up, you know what I mean? Like, set up the bank robbery on our own time.
Yep. It's got to be this big set piece sequence. This fucking, it's ridiculous. Like, that's the problem where they have these things in these fucking, in these missions and shit. And then it's just like, we're not following through in the open world at all. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Pain and Gain.
Oh, okay.
Crime film directed by Michael Bay. Yeah. I don't know if it,
And like the in trailer 2, when Jason is driving to the prison, you know how they show the police and like the investigators with like the police tape.
Oh yeah, where they got everyone pulled over. They're acting like they're acting like that's a dynamic event where the police actually just randomly pulled people over. Dude. I guarantee if you just sit there and wait, no one ever moves. Like they're just gonna. It's just a they're not gonna go back to the cars. They're not gonna take people away. Dude, it's gonna be bad.
Because if you go back and look at that picture, there's not only cops, they're like street cops, there's also like investigators.
there was a guy in a suit. There was a guy in a suit like the detective or whatever out there. Like, there's not going to be detectives with notepads asking
my
questions.
God.
That's never going to happen in this game.
Can you imagine? Dude.
Yeah, there's no way. And I know that some people are going to get mad and they're going to say these guys are a paranoia fest, and they're just, but it's just because I think people get mad because they don't want to just face the reality. Face the reality that their dream
They can't handle it. I'm going to get this on the screen. I'm going to get this on the screen.
Oh, okay. Let's see what you got here.
Yeah, the scene. Unbelievable.
Yeah, let's look at this.
Let me get it up here. Oh my God! Yeah, this is what you're talking about. It's from the POV of Jason's car, and then they're looking at the police on the side. Dude, they think that that's a dynamic event. Dude, there's no way.
Okay, there it is. I was waiting for the delay. Okay, so it's popped up.
There's a delay.
All right. So I'm looking at and if you look at that, I swear, and when he goes by, there's a detective in a suit.
Yeah, further down, I think.
Yeah, and that's just not going to happen.
No, but they're acting like this wasn't a scripted event. Like, dude, can you imagine?
Yeah, that's definitely scripted. And that doesn't that feel like? Do you think trailer 2? It kind of seems like the whole intro mission, like mission 1. Like it seems like that's just the whole
the parasocial relationship with Jason Duvall. you ride with Jason. It's like Quentin Tarantino, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You just stay with these guys the whole fucking film. And
yeah, and here's the funny thing. If you stopped by that investigation and you watched, you know what should happen? The detective should leave. The street cop should take the person away in the squad car.
That's what I'm saying. See, that'll be this. No, I'm not expecting them to actually have destinations, so they can just despawn off the player camera. But at least if they can finish this cycle where it's like, okay, it has a beginning, it has a middle, it has an end, in front of the player's perspective, in my opinion, that's better than nothing. But if you're just going to have, if you just sit here and you park your cars with Jason and you just sit here and nothing happens within, a certain amount of time, and everything's on a loop, it's over. I'm shutting the game off.
Yeah, like the world should evolve to a degree. Like if I see the investigation happening, and sometimes I like to trick the game if I drive around the corner. And the second the car passes the corner where the camera can't see,
it's over.
If I hit the reverse button and they're gone,
oh, it's over. Shutting it down, dude.
And another thing, if you do, let's say you do a big mission where you do the bank heist, right? Well, if the world is living and breathing, then don't you think the next day you drive past the bank, there should be police tape?
That's what I'm saying. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's not a lot to ask. That's just common sense.
Yeah, because even Mafia 2 did that. They had the tape over stuff. Like if you were to go into the shop and do something, they would put tape over it. That's something. They don't even do that in fucking GTA 5.
And if you notice in that screenshot you have, it may be later in the trailer, but you know where the transit system, like the train that.
Oh yeah, it pans up there.
Okay, if you think, I want to ask you this question. This is another thing. That train, come on. If you shoot a rocket at that thing, the NPC will be unbothered. The NPC won't even react. I don't think that. I just don't believe that you could actually like interact with that. You know what I mean? Like I don't think you could do that. And even if you go to the train station, I mean, can you actually get on and like mess around?
Well, you should be able to drive it like Red Dead 2. That'd be funny. And derail. Yeah. You should be able to derail it. But they took that. They took that out in Red Dead 2. Because in San Andreas, you could derail the train. Like if you went fast enough, which is actually realistic, right? If you go too fast, it'll derail the train. But you couldn't do that in Red Dead 2. And no one got on or off the train in Red Dead 2. And they were. This is why Chromecast should have made a video. But man, he would lose hundreds and thousands of subscribers because, bro, we have setbacks in Red Dead 2. I mean, we really do. And it's bewildering how people say it's the most detailed game of all time, and it's like, well, yeah, there's detailed moments, and but like, bro, we're going backwards in a lot of areas.
Yeah, it is. It's concerning, and even with like the train car thing, could you imagine like, I'm gonna write that down too as another idea. I want to be the first person to try and derail the transit system.
Can you stop the train, dude? And Matt, you get a great thumbnail. Like, I mean, you're golden.
No, the thumbnail is Spider-Man holding the train. But
like,
Tobey
my
Maguire.
God. dude,
Tobey Maguire holding it back with the webs.
Unbelievable.
Oh, my gosh. And even, like,
can I get onto the train car and can I like get a wanted level? And will they pursue me around the map? Is this
Well,
train
in,
just keep
in
moving?
Watch Dogs 1, you can get in the you can actually go inside the train on the L
Yeah,
in
and
Chicago. Yeah, and they follow you. But you can't drive it. But, I mean, that's still better than nothing. But I will say that the train actually, I think we tested something and the train it doesn't come on, like if you're on the platform, it comes on the opposite side. It won't ever come onto the track that you're on. It's really weird.
Oh, that's weird.
And no one ever gets on or off, so that's another problem. So we got to have this. We got to have now the cars. They should have gasoline, right? Do you think that that's a thing? I mean, if they don't have that, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the most. I try and think about I think Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 brought in a lot of realism, and it's the darling game, right? So people loved it. So Rockstar, in their mind, they're going to think, well, we need to keep doing this level of realism. What's the translation to feeding the horse apples? Well, it's putting gas in. I mean, yeah, it's gas in the car.
Right. Yeah.
So that makes sense to me. I mean, even in the pre-alpha leaks, the pre-alpha leaks. Do you remember the part? Did you see where they showed Jason at the train station?
Oh yeah, and he actually goes inside of it. Yeah, he does.
And see, that's the evidence. They've been caught. They've been caught. Now, if you don't let me do that,
that's what I'm saying. Well, and not only that, but they said you can go prone, and they said that that's potentially removed. The going.
I
prone.
believe it. And the dual wielding, they took that out too.
Oh
I know
my
they did.
God.
I just get worried that all these leaks that were verified, it's like, yeah, but they cut all that stuff in half. Right now they're removing content because maybe they need to get it out on November 9th. I mean, they really do. This game needs to come out this year. It really does. Like
They had so many opportunities, but they were locked in on that. You know, honestly, you have to blame the consumer because realistically, they wouldn't have continued to supply the content for GTA Online if the player number fell off. Why would they do that? That's like common sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you kind of have to blame the consumer. Like, I mean, they're the ones that dictated. And they said we're going to invest money and time in a GTA Online, and that's what Rockstar's. They're a business. That's what they're going to go after. That's where the big money's at. They could have surely they could have put out GTA 6 and GTA 7 by now, but
they would have if people didn't. If
That's
people
what I'm
didn't
saying.
say we love this pink smoke and flying around.
Oh God,
they would have, and that's why Dan Houser left.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, that is so cringe.
Yeah.
Motherfucking pink smoke, and it's like a mockery of like, dude, it is bad.
Well, Dan Houser left, and that's why. It's because he couldn't write, and because he's not writing the story. I have concerns, so I don't think the story is going to be any good. It won't be interesting.
Oh yeah, and we did get that confirmation with those interviews a few months ago. Because at one point we didn't know if they scrapped all of his work or they left some of it in. But so who the fuck's writing this game? Like, who's writing this game?
That has me really concerned. Well, I see Molly's trying to get this.
That's what we're talking about. The Queen's trying to move the chat. They can't. Is it like this when you go live on? There's no way it is.
No, it's not. Like we went live the last 2 nights, and we did get someone flagged us for cyberbullying or something because they were mad. But the chat flies, and it depends, and sometimes it'll be 80 to 100, maybe a little bit more. Like the other day, when the delay happened, it was like 250.
Oh hell yeah!
Great.
They get crazy when there's big ass.
Oh Lord!
It's Harry. Where is the support from everyone else? It's Harry Holmes.
Harry Holmes is going crazy. Molly's spicing it up.
Filling up the car is
know,
very good
in the
for
chat, and
yeah,
I'm gonna have to on my end. These people are crazy. I'm gonna have to wrap it up on my end pretty soon here.
Oh shit!
They
can't handle it.
Hey, what are we cooking today? They always ask when I put it in the chat when you do streams. Sometimes I say it's a honey ham, it's this, it's that. I gotta get something.
We're starving, Mike. Bubble, you gotta feed us, homie.
Yeah, I gotta get something. Dude, I'm telling you, we do the basketball stream. Let's grill out.
Oh shit, that'd be amazing.
Let's grill out on stream,
dude. That'd be amazing.
We could grill up some ribeyes or something.
Yeah,
something
because
good.
there's a on the public grill, the nasty public grill, dude.
Oh man, that's nothing. We just get some grate cleaner, spray the grates, or bring your own grates. I'll just bring a grate.
Yeah,
slap it on the grill. We'll get some charcoal.
Holy shit!
I'm serious. I'll do it. I'll get some stuff, and we'll have a little world class cookout. that would be insanity. Oh my goodness! They're asking what I'm cooking. Well, tonight in a little bit here, I'm gonna have to go cook a pork tenderloin. We're gonna have a really nice pork tenderloin. We're gonna have some potatoes, some zucchini that we're gonna pan sear. We're gonna make it good, and it's gonna be good. Now I don't know. I think that's about it. I mean, I actually do have I think I have some Culver's chicken tenders. I might eat those. when I get off here.
Culver's chicken tenders.
I tell you, man, Culver's don't play.
Yeah.
Culver's does not play, but it's a little pricey. But
Oh yeah, it's
pretty
pretty
good.
good. That price, yeah, they're good.
yeah, they're good.
Yeah,
But
juicy.
hey, what about this software? We're definitely not telling anybody about it, but this software's been great.
Oh yeah, it's
been
fantastic.
great.
We got to gatekeep this one.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's an exclusive. It's great software. No one really knows about it, but
They don't.
Well, that's great because it's just a great tool. I mean, it's worked flawlessly here. They can't handle it.
That got the chat woken up. The pork tenderloin. That got
They can't handle it.
Oh,
That port,
shit.
they're starving in here. They're
Yeah.
waiting for that GTA 6. They're gonna be real starving by then.
They're gonna be hungry.
Mr. Beast should do videos of. He should do that meme where it's just like Mr. Doing this before GTA 6. Like, dude, that'd be crazy.
Oh man, yeah. I don't even. All I see is like when I look at his. I will
Oh.
say one thing. That dude. The only thing I'm gonna give him credit for is his thumbnails.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it draws. It just.
Oh yeah. They're really.
I'm telling you, it's the eyes, like the size, because he blows them up. He does something with the.
Well,
they don't, are they?
the thing
Go ahead.
is, there's a few YouTubers that are really big, like I Show Speed and Mr. Beast. They have the ability to do custom thumbnails on their shorts. I don't think anyone else has that ability. Can you upload a fucking JPEG to your shorts? I don't think you can. You have to select a frame. That's what. Yeah, you have to select a frame. Well, that's
Yeah.
what I have to do.
But the trick to that is
Yeah,
if
you put the thing in the video.
you put it in,
Yep.
but you just make sure it's like a flash.
Yeah,
so
but in their videos they're not doing that trick. So they get exclusive privileges. It's insane.
Because I've noticed some of the shorts, like I'll do some AI slop where it's just me freaking out, like the Grinch meal. I did an AI slop where I'm holding the Grinch. It's like, oh my gosh, like freaking out about the Grinch meal, and it went crazy because of that thumbnail got them clicking on the Grinch salt.
They get some going. They get that. They get that airbrush look to it too. They got that
yeah.
Photoshop. They got that Photoshop hidden sauce, where they got that shit popping. Look at that. 3-hour broadcast almost. Holy shit, Mike Bubba, you gotta get your cooking going here. Gotta wrap it up. Gotta wrap it up here. Too much content.
Yeah, it definitely was too much. And those of the people that missed the inhale and the song, you missed it.
Oh, that was amazing. Dude, you're gonna hear that in the dude.
It's in the game.
Yeah, but that's a cheap song probably too. They can put that in the game and.
Oh yeah, that guy's desperate. But I promise you tonight, if I go back on TikTok, I'm gonna see him just like this,
man,
just like that.
That's an old
and,
song too. I think that's like a 2000 song or something. That's weird.
And then I'm seeing a lot of. Have you seen the ones too that are popping up like the Euro Trip? Their songs are popping up like the
old like 90s 2000 stuff is coming up, and it's like
that Back in Chicago song.
oh my.
Dude,
Oh,
the Stranger
back in
Things guy.
Chicago, I feel
Oh.
it. Oh no, yeah.
The big Chicago fans are. We want to go see the city. We want to go see the city.
I haven't been to Chicago since 2005.
Oh shit!
Like that. What has? I don't even know. I don't even know if I'd be able to comprehend what has probably changed since 20 years. But that's the last time. You know what happened last time I went? You know what we did to communicate? You may laugh at this. We were using walkie-talkies.
What the hell?
I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass.
Holy shit!
Walking around the city like that's how long ago it was.
Yeah,
like-
before the phone, cell phones. Yeah.
Because I mean, they had some cell phones, but it was around there at the time. For some reason, I want to say that they had some cell service issues between those buildings.
Yeah,
Sometimes
back
you'd
then,
have bad. So we used walkie-talkies.
coverage. Yeah. That's
but it's
amazing.
been-
We should do that. We should do that. See if anyone's on the walkie-talkie. Holy shit, dude!
Dude, I used to have those. You know, those truckers use the CB radio.
Yeah, the CB radio. Yeah.
I have one, and a while back I plugged it in and messed around. Dude, there's wackadoos that are like just talking crazy on that
Dude,
thing.
the
Like,
truckers.
it's hilarious.
Holy
Like what I
shit.
did one time is I got in my car and I got the CB radio and I put the antenna on my car and I drove past this guy and I was like, hey, you, and I said his truck name and I was like, screw you, and I spat on it.
Dude, you get that candy cane coming out. The candy
my
cane
God.
movie.
Oh shit.
Dude, the CB radio, we should do it. Tom Green used to do that. He used to do a podcast like this. In like 2005, he had the CB radio, he had the antenna on his roof, and he was trying to get truckers on the fucking, that was amazing.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean,
I don't know. There's some crazy people, but it was useful though. Sometimes I'd ask them, "Was there any cops up ahead, like speed trapping?"
Oh,
You could ask them, and they would tell you. They'll dead ass be like, "Yeah, man, they're here, and here," and it was awesome. But yeah, that's good stuff. But yeah, it's Chicago. I'm curious about that. May have to, I need to check that out. Do a little basketball. Check out the city.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
See some stuff. Yeah, because it's been
shit.
20 years. I haven't.
20
I don't
years.
know anything. 20 years.
Shit.
I don't know anything about that
Yeah.
city now. So,
That's, more buildings now, I guess.
yeah. So we'll have to see. But hey, pretty soon here, hopefully, there's going to be another internet breaking event. that is
Oh,
going
yeah.
to
Well, that's
occur,
what we need
and-
because the internet's slow right now. It's
Yeah.
boring.
it's just crazy that nobody else is thinking like we have plans to do something similar, and no one else is planning. Like nobody's planning. to do this.
That's what I said. They're just not on that level. They can't. They want to sit. They want to sit, put their mask on, and do GTA 6 videos, and
Yeah.
somehow they get views. I don't know how, but like who is like they got B-roll of GTA Online, by the way. dude, the most boring shit you could ever watch. Like what are you? Oh.
And they're just all parroting the same thing.
Yeah,
They're
it's
not
just-
even
it's-
original.
It's like, are these genuine views or is like someone botting something? Because like, who is sitting down and watching this shit? Like, I don't
like I
understand.
like people that are theatrical, right?
Yep.
Like you got to have theatrics, you got to have you got to be range, you got to have some
They, don't-
emotion
they
and drama.
actually, they
into it.
actually don't like that. I mean, they seriously want monotone, fucking spoon-fed news fed to them. I'm serious. Like that's these people suck. They should not have more viewers than World Class. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's just like, bro, I would choose someone who's got more energy, who's got more theatrics than any of these losers that just sit around and read Reddit all day and fucking, it's just like, why? How are any of these people getting views? It doesn't make sense to me.
It's
Don't
fun.
do it.
It's fun to be when you have somebody that can be a little crazy, and be a little wild and
yeah.
say and do funny stuff and just do things in a creative and original way. But like it's like they discourage that.
They do.
They
They
wanna
do.
discourage
They
it.
don't. They don't want to see that. They're fucking crazy.
No, they don't. The scarf and the glasses. They don't want. They don't want you.
Oh,
having
that's
fun
too
with
much
that.
content. They can't.
Yeah,
They can't handle it.
No.
Well, we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah.
Chat's dead. I mean, it's just a
Yeah.
sad situation. 3
My
hour
pork
podcast.
tenderloin's going to be dead. if I
Oh
don't get up.
shit, that thing's gonna be. Oh,
I gotta
my
get
God.
started on cooking that boy up.
Yeah, you got to get on that ball game. Hell yeah, Mike Bobo in the building, and you can tell them where to go if they want to see you on TikTok.
Yeah, and I'll share once more. Yeah, you can check us out on Back on Boulevard. Remember, Back on Boulevard, we the only ones to do the impossible, to get in Aaron Garvin's
Shit.
face, to predict the delays. We try and stream generally once a week on Thursdays now this year. But obviously, if things happen, we do a little bit more. It depends on what's going on. But you can check us out, and we post a lot of funny shit. So
That's what we're talking about,
Check it
Mike
out.
Bobo. Who you got for the Bears game or football or
the
Packers
the
versus
Bears
Bears.
need to get the job done. I
That's
tell
what
you
we're
that right
talking
now.
about. Yeah, it's on later tonight. That's a huge game. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
They need to get the job done for sure. And I want to say a special thanks here to World Class. Thanks for having me on
Hell
the
yeah,
show.
thanks for coming
I really
on.
enjoy it. And enjoy working with you. It's a lot of fun.
Hell
to do
yeah,
these
let's
kind of
go. All right. Well, that's it. GTA 6. Is it coming out November 19th? Yes or no? Let's see. We'll have to play it by ear, I guess, at this point. It's a sad situation. Alrighty, folks, that's going to do it for World Class and Back on Boulevard, Mike Bobo. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we will see you later. Oh, shit.